lies a bloody ruin. Bale! Vile Bale! Oh, terror incarnate! There is life in me yet! I will soon feast upon your heart! Mark my words! You too shall know fear! Exquisite pain. Egon. Piteous Egon. Do you not remember? Conjure your past, how once you were, when fear was yet foreign to you. Curse you, Bale! I hereby vow you will rue this day. Behold, a true great warrior, and I, Egon, your fears made flesh. Solid of scale you might be, foul dragon, but I will riddle with holes your rotten hide. With a hail of harpoons! With every last drop of my being! Bale the Dread! You shall haunt me no longer!
Welcome back to The Greatest Show. I am Jake Hill Harris. How are you guys doing today? Curse you, Bale! But not you, Buster. Don't curse you. Not curse you. Boy. So poor Buster, when I picked him up Monday, when I was breathing exercises to try to calm down after beating Redacted. He took it as I was mad at him. He scratched the shit out of his stomach, which, you know, he was being protective. I understand. I feel bad though. Hello. We're taking a little bit of a break from Elden Ring, just to you know, bring it down a little. But Craig posted a great video, and I just had to play it while we're going on, and introducing the newest emote added to the channel, Curse you, Bale. So we're trying this bed we made today. It is a mystery game. You are a housekeeper in an old hotel, and you are gonna piece some stuff together. And it looked cool. It looked fun. It looked chill puzzle. Thank you for supporting this bed we made. Your support means the world to us as a small indie team. Should you come across any bugs, your reports on our Discord channel. #TBWM-bugs. We greatly appreciated. We aim to resolve any issues as quickly as possible. By the way, our Discord is a great place to just drop by and say hi to. I already see one problem with Igon. Is I definitely will like glance over a chat if I see something move, because I assume that means chat's moving. So I like 4 times now in like the last 2 minutes have been like, oh yeah, what was said? Oh nope. Curse you, Bale, over and over again. So yeah, let's give this a try. And I don't know where I need to be. I don't remember what led me to add this. This game takes account of all of your actions, including the ones you decide not to take. This will determine your fate and the fate of others around you. Oh no. I'm gonna get decision paralysis. Montreal! No pressure, thanks, Kate. Welcome in. Find an interesting point about Egon and why it chose fight as a summon.
Come on now, miss. Let's keep moving.
Hold on, I gotta message my sister. Sorry. Anyway, use Wazi to move Sophie. Like, oh, I can only look like in front of me. Oh, okay. I can only look this direction because tutorial? Okay, so definitely can't be top left because that's where the tutorials are.
It's on your right. Here.
Hello? Why is this the only... I guess I can't see the wall behind me? That's weird.
Here we are. Good luck. She's all yours,
Right,
sir.
but maybe. I wonder, like, they just said there's a small indie team. It could just be that they literally were like, what if we just don't render this wall?
Working at the Clownton for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Good old
She's sick,
50s.
so I have to take care of her.
No father.
No, it's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Oh, par la fontaine, les filles s'en vont et s'y promènent au bras des garçons. Tu les entraînes au cœur des buissons où elles étreignent
Oui.
l'amour en saison. Tu les enchaînes dans un tourbillon de vrais poèmes, car dans les frissons naissent toujours les plus belles chansons d'amour. Au clair de la fontaine, j'ai vu dans tes yeux mille couleurs. Quand la claire fontaine s'amusait au jeu de nos deux cœurs.
Documents done.
Ah,
Now just
okay, yeah,
put
so it
on
literally was
the
just a tutorial.
Lowbirth.
Longtemps de ce vieux
Okay.
fontaine.
Vacuum's done, it's just a bit of tidying. Make bed. Hold left click and use moving the mouse to bed. Oh, I see. Sheets up. Up blanket up. Top blanket up. Face
Bed's
pillow.
not complete without its pillow.
Oh, okay, so you grab the pillow, pick up. What is this? Is this gunpowder? What the hell is all this? Or is this just a lot of dirt?
Good enough.
Good enough? No! Oh, I see. That's the ash from the ashtray. Really? That's all I can clean it?
That's a lot of money to owe. Just what did you get yourself?
The true cleaning experience. True. Good enough. You know me. You know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since the day we opened at 49. You're more than a friend to us. You're practically family. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be as direct as possible, letting you know that you're down to your last chance. The $8,380 you owe us, plus 25% interest, is now 8 months overdue. My patience is worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. We've opened our pockets to you time and time again, and all you've done is take advantage of our goodwill and generosity. We'll come over in person to make our collection tomorrow. We'll be bringing along the boys so we can all sit down and have a little chat. But just so you know, they aren't too good with words. Mafia confirmed. I don't know what you mean. They're just coming over to talk. Just because some of the boys aren't good with words doesn't mean they can't practice. I can plain text. Cool. I mean, I'm here to be Snoopy, right? This is a mystery game.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
I don't know where I put that vacuum, but sweet. Alright, what's this? Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mapleson, regretful as we are to resort to these lines of communication, our client and your neighbor, the owner of 8832nd Street, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our due debts. Specifically, an amount owed to us to the sum of $1,904.75. Given us little recourse but to contact him through those in close physical proximity to him in the hopes that they can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little desire to disturb you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street, but our business may bring us back to your neighborhood if it is not resolved quickly. Help of your kind community would be greatly appreciated for us and certainly for your neighbor. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. They aren't allowed to do this anymore, right? At least in the US. Did I mention what year this is set? Yes, and I already forget if it's like 60s or 50s. Not in-game, just from outside information. Let me actually double check if the game info says. 1950s hotel is what the description says. I think in the US they're no longer allowed to do this. Like, they can contact known phone numbers that are not actually your phone number to try and contact you, but they can't, like, specifically be like, hey, we're reaching out to you because you're a neighbor. This is just more mob shit. I mean, predators, am I right? Okay. Take the trash out. Can I turn the radio off? Oh, it's not playing anything. Damn. I'm really gonna do this to every drawer, aren't I? Because the first time I don't is gonna be the first drawer I miss something in. Can't clean this up? This. Ah. All breakfast orders served with coffee. That's nice. $1.15 for an omelet. $1 for eggs Benedict. Oh my god. Back.
You brought your own mug? Well, I guess ours aren't quite as complimentary.
Best dad. Aw. Okay, I can hear you again. Say nice things to me. Lunix, I know you've been doing great work in your professional life, and that's why we don't get any streams. So while I miss the streams, I know that you're doing awesome things and I think super cool. And I'm happy for you. Holy inflation, that... $1,904 is $21,667. Oh, can't open that. Ooh, there's something over here. Did this acknowledgement of debt? Native acknowledgement.
J.K.L. Harris smells like syrupy waffles. Saying he smells good.
Okay, here's our payment.
Thank you. You really didn't have to do that. I mean it. I mean what I said. Like, I wasn't doing that for your Prime sub, but I appreciate your Prime sub and your 33-month subbed. That's super kind of you. All right, acknowledgement of debt, native initial loan, native. Okay, so it's in the 50s, right? So it's like 59, 58, one of those two. Yeah. Oh, I know? Well, sweet. Then I appreciate it even more. Initial amount of $1,500. Amount overdue, $3,500. The date of the initial loan, the lender agreed to lend an amount of money in the sum of $1,500. The borrower for an enduring period of 12 months calculated from the date of the initial loan. Borrowers to be obliged to pay interest at the rate of 15% per annum. The total sum of said interest to pay together with the sum of the granted loan by the loan's period end. The loan period reached conclusion on July 2nd, 1957. Wow, so they had 6 months? Interesting. Borrowers were to repay the full amount owed. Failure to do so upon further action. Refer to page 3 for the details of the place and time of repayment. Refer to section C for the expected rates of all overdue payments as they relate to the time that's passed at the end of the period. 1 of 6 pages. Nothing on the backside. Whoever this is, they owe a lot of money. Because all of these are being sent to this person. Well, maybe not the neighbor one, but probably the neighbor one. A lot of cleaning. No. What? I can't clean the grout? Whatever this is. Scared to let go. When I let go last time, that's what it's like. Yeah, good enough.
And voila. Good as new.
I'm very appreciative that for the toilet they're just like, nah, press 1 button and you're good. It's more like Harry. What are we playing today? We're playing this bed we made. It is a mystery game, and we're just starting. What? I know I can't clean it without taking that off. Let me take it off. What the hell? Game does not want to deal with. With reflections that early? Hinges. Please, game. Hinges. I mean, I guess it's to make sure you don't get caught in it. Maybe that's worth it more than being realistic. Leave this room. Do not disturb. What's my opinion of Starship Troopers? The book or the movie? It's been a while since I read the book, and even longer since I watched the movie. So, movie first. So, I have to clarify. I read the book when I was in the Marine Corps. So, while I wouldn't consider myself, you know, some, like, huge Heinlein agreeer with all of his politics, did read it at a time where I certainly agreed a little more with Heinlein than I probably do now. So I feel like both the book and movie I need to rewatch to really solidify. I think it's interesting that the movie, basically, the creator decided to, like, not dunk on Heinlein, but, like, heavily disagreed with Heinlein on some things. Heinlein very much was a believer in what a strong military, like the importance of a strong military, not just for what it does for your security, but what it does for the general population. And from what I understand, the movie creator thought that was bullshit.
To get your excitement somewhere. Oh, did you see Rebecca
I
come in this morning? She was wearing the same clothes.
I think it's because I agree with Heinlein a little more than the movie creator, and so there's like definitely a bias for that for me. But I think it's weird that someone would take an established IP and try to turn it into something that has the exact opposite message of what the established IP said. It's, I don't know, at that point, why don't you just make your own thing? But I don't think it's bad. And again, if I agreed with him more than I agreed with Heinlein, I'd probably appreciate that he turned the message around. So she really should read the book because isn't Rico Filipino? Yes, I believe his Filipino American.
Let's see what Beth wanted to talk about.
Oh no!
I should talk to Beth at the front desk.
Just ask her to play Helldivers 2. Yeah. Helldivers 2 definitely borrows a lot more from the movie, because, again, like, all the like, over-the-top tropes in the movie were played a lot more serious by Heinlein, which, not that you can't make fun of them, but, like, again, they're kind of what he believed. Like, not in his early days, but by the time he wrote that book, very much what he believed, so... I want to allow that because I assume that's the actual spelling. God, but now I have to add that as permitted term. Can we remove the permitted term now that I've allowed that line through?
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
No. I know you weren't trying to trigger it. Just they really should have an allowance option. Yeah, that would be helpful, but. That's
Shaq,
probably too much.
Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you?
Oh, it's actually... Oh, okay. Whew. All right, sweet. So we don't have to ever talking about it again because it was the wrong one.
This leak really needs to be fixed. I hope the weather doesn't make it worse.
All right, so February 14th, 1950... Probably 58. Actually, here we go. February 17th, 1958. Wait, why is this in English? We're in Montreal. Montreal police arrested 19 persons in an early Saturday raid. Mannix Lodge, located at Stanley. Man, just once will video game or movie writers hire someone who understands how to write AP style when they're writing for their writing new stuff. They speak English in Montreal. I know they do. I'm being dumb. Nerd, shut up. Just because Comcam didn't have to learn as much AP style as public affairs doesn't mean that I'm a nerd. But also, yes. Oh my God. Okay, enough talking shit about Montreal. I'm sure it's a lovely city. I haven't been there. I've been to Toronto. I've been to Ottawa. Been to Whistler. All of them are great. It's not bad. I figured. I have talked trash about Quebecois in the past before, and I don't know. It's just not okay. Like I've made friends that are Quebecois, but even if I hadn't, it's not okay. Talk trash where on the internet. Maybe on stream, hopefully not on stream. But the reality is, even if I did have friends from there, it's just not okay to do that. So that's all. Quebecois? Am I not pronouncing that correctly? What is it? It's Quebecois. QOIS, I want to say. Like the word for people from Quebec. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of it now that you're like, oh, might be that? Okay. Montreal City employee, a court official, 2 teachers were among those seized, according to official reports. That's awesome. Okay. Lieutenant Sylvania, I'm not going to mispronounce that, says he plans to send letters, Sylvain, sorry, send letters to schools employing the arrested teachers. School principals, parents, and fellow teachers should prevent such people from being in close contact with youngsters, he said. Lieutenant's responsibility to protect our children. Lieutenant G also promised an investigation to be opened on La Liberté, who already has a criminal record to his name. Major snowstorm paralyzed the city. Another bloody Valentine. Valentine's Day concluded a horror last Friday with the murder of an Ouistremont resident. A worried neighbor called the authorities at 11:15 p.m. after hearing loud shouts from next door. When police arrived, they found the lifeless body of a 34-year-old man. Authorities refused to identify the victim or provide any details about the circumstances of his death. No suspect has been apprehended yet, but Detective Lieutenant Maurice Tremblay has asked anyone with information to come forward as soon as possible. And shop owners against new mental hospital. Of course they are. NIMBYism. Does your personal hygiene worry you? Are those worries bothering your husband? Missed opportunity for a My Bloody Valentine reference. Stop worrying and save your marriage with Liss Oil. Liss Oil is an indispensable aid to marriage hygiene. Millions of women use it regularly to safeguard their beauty and avoid undesirable surprises. It's penetrative and effective even in the presence of organic matter. Sorry, that was in italics. I need to say it better. It's penetrative and effective even in the presence of organic matter. Lysol? Lysoil? Liss Oil. Liss Oil. You're going to use Lysoil today so you can stop worrying about your hygiene and focus on more important things such as pleasing your hard-working husband. Ladies, didn't you know that that's all it takes to... sorry, I can't even joke about it. I'm so sorry. Originally marketed as basically a way to do it. Oh, is this actually the original name for Lysol is Lysoil? The 50s sure were something. Lysol has been endorsed by more than 60 years by scientists, medical professionals, and many other men who have women's hygiene at heart. Okay, I love that line. That is 100% the devs like agreeing. This is fucking stupid. Lysol Corporation product. Okay, let's put it back. Martini and Lysol. All you need. Please. Let me in. Am I supposed to clean this up?
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did draw the short straw. Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
They weren't kissing.
They weren't kissing this time.
Oh.
They were...
I got you baited!
Ooh, this is entertaining. I mean, oh no, why?
I'm not completely sure, but it sounded like Linda had something to do with it.
Ugh, that bitch.
Beth?
Trust me, she deserves it.
Why does everyone hate Linda?
I don't get why everyone hates her so much. Linda's always nice to me.
Oh, yeah, that's
to you,
true.
maybe. But she's just the worst to every girl she perceives as a threat.
Wow, Beth, what are you saying about Sophie?
A threat to what?
I don't know. Her place as Bernard's right hand, I suppose.
So, you're saying I'm not a threat?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Linda thinks that, but that's her mistake. I know there's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh,
Oh yes, resulted in death for some women. Yeah.
thanks.
If you're on
So,
YouTube, Flash has posted some
You said you needed me?
good information from the Lysol wiki about
Oh, right. Wanna guess
OG
why?
advertising and how it was advertised for use and yeah. See a
Did
mouse?
you see a mouse again?
You make it sound like that would be no big deal.
It would. Wouldn't it?
Well, what if it was a rat?
Didn't you tell me you were raised on a farm? Those little creatures shouldn't scare you.
Ugh, that doesn't make them any less disgusting.
So, is there one or not?
No. No rodent is involved, thank God. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Why would Sophie not know where the mop is? Press E to open the journal. My Century Farm Earth little Lysol bottles from 1940s. Now I have a whole new perspective of those. Oh no! Wait, what is all this? Some days I'm convinced the Clarington is haunted. It's not that I believe in ghosts normally, but there have been too many incidents for me to rule out the possibility completely. Just this morning, I was waiting for the elevator on the 5th floor, and I heard a loud bang behind me, like someone shutting the door, but with more force than I've ever heard a person use. Looked around, there's no one to be seen. Am I just imagining things? Trouble in Paradise. Overheard Wendy and Jacques arguing in the break room. Out of it, Linda got to Jacques' head and convinced him that Wendy was flirting with some of our guests. I couldn't believe it. Anyone who's been around with them for more than a minute can see how much Wendy loves Jacques. She would never do that to him. Best banter. Even if it's only a few minutes of my day, my chats with Beth are always a highlight. She called me up to clean a mess made by one of our guests, which gave us a chance to catch up. I think I've met someone who could make conversation seem so effortless. Beth has a witty response for everything. Too bad maids aren't usually allowed in the lobby. Chatting with her every day would be a great way to start my morning. Then characters. Beth. Oh my god. Well, time to get my reading voice ready, apparently. Shame I could watch. Hello, Mim. How's your food? Beth has been the hotel's receptionist for as long as I can remember. In fact, hers was the first face that welcomed me when I took my first step inside the Clarington. She knows this place like the back of her hand. Beth can be fiery, which doesn't win her much love from Bernard, but most guests adore her for her magnetic personality, and that's something Bernard can plainly see. We don't get the chance to chat as often as I'd like, but when we do, it's always a blast. I wish I had even half of her wit, so I can entertain her as much as she entertains me. Bernard. Bernard is the Clarington's manager. Big boss. He spends most of his days locked in his office and doesn't like the maids roaming around outside of their posts, so our paths don't cross often. Lately, he's been hell-bent on getting the hotel back in shape, whatever that means. And there have been a lot of changes around here as a result. Enforcing employee rules more strictly than ever, and dropping God knows how much money on renovations. The stress is practically radiating off of him. Linda. Linda is the Clarington's governess, Bernard's second in command. It's easy to see why. She rules over the maids with an iron fist. Thank you, always ready to enforce Bernard's latest rules to the letter. Most of them hate her for this, but my feelings are a bit more mixed. For whatever reason, she seems to have a soft spot for me. Same cannot be said for Wendy, unfortunately. It's like she made it her life's mission to break up Wendy and Jacques' relationship, and I'm worried about that her latest efforts may have succeeded. Wendy. Wendy's a waitress at the hotel's restaurant. She and her best friend Yvette were hired together, and they used to be inseparable until 3 or 4 months ago. No coincidence that this was around the time Wendy started dating Jacques, the bellboy. now happily engaged. Okay, that's depending on who you ask. Linda seems to think that Wendy is Clarington's resident flirt. Sure, she's popular with guests and collects the most tips by far. I always chalk that up to the same thing that has drawn me to her. The warm smile and just radiates kindness. Happily. Linda's not convinced, though, and seems to have taken it upon herself to expose Wendy for who she really is. Right. Jealous much? Jacques. Jacques is one of the Clarington's bellboys. I don't know much about him. He's even more shy than I am, rather than looking up a guest when carrying their luggage. People like us just need someone to bring out of our shells, and apparently for Jacques, that person is Wendy. He has a completely different person around her. He lights up, laughs, even cracks jokes. So happy that he found Wendy, and even happier when he proposed. They're like the Clarington's very own Janet and Tony. I don't know that reference. Am I dumb for not knowing that reference? It seems their engagement is imperiled thanks to Linda's meddling. Stand strong, Jacques. Don't fall for her manipulations. Maybe it's Canadian? I mean, no, that's true. Mom. I don't get a picture of Mom? Mom always means well, but life hasn't dealt her the best hands of cards. She doesn't talk to me very much about her time as a nurse during the war. I always wondered what kind of person she was before that harrowing chapter of her life. Just the two of us at home. Mom's had bad luck with keeping jobs, and she finds it's hard to be around people, so she stays home most of the time. At least she's never missed an episode of The Wild Orchard. On her good days, she can manage on her own, but on her bad days, well, I do my best to be there for her. It's 58, so... How old are we? I guess she could have had us before the war? And then World War II? It might have been World War One. And then... Let's see. Then, like... then she and then had us late? I don't know. It just seems... I guess Canada was in World War II as long as the UK was. So she could have done something early, but... Dad, left when I was 2 years old, haven't heard from him since. Mom doesn't say much, so I stopped asking. It shows your progress through the story. Same paper? Same paper. Wait, interselection mode. Cool.
I'm not sure how the children are affected by what goes on at a bar on a Friday night. But I'm no lieutenant, so... I'm not sure how the children are affected by what goes on at a bar on a Friday night. But I'm no lieutenant, so... This is horrible. I don't think I'll ever understand what pushes people to go so far as...
Yeah, World War One, like... World War One, and then having her late, and then her being like 25. Puts her board in. And it's still 33. I don't know.
Chocolate mousse cake. Maybe Bobby wouldn't mind sneaking me a slice. Ugh, no. Bernard would have both our heads.
Okay, so E and Q both have stuff on.
Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet.
And then E teaches me about Bobby. Bobby's the head chef in the Clarington's kitchen. He takes care of all the restaurant orders and the meals ordered through room service. I love walking by the kitchen doors any chance I get. Just enjoy the smells of whatever Bobby's cooking up. If you linger too long, you'll get an earful. Or worse, I don't want to spend another afternoon cleaning macaroni out of my hair. Oh, let's... Maybe that was the thing Dad left, so she did more with
Linda,
that.
Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda! I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether...
We are nosy! Hell yeah!
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew, hi. I mean, I'm sorry, I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No, I heard something, and I...
Hey. It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm just... I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
Heard it was a disaster. Were you there during the ball, or Beth called me here?
No, Beth called me. A guest knocked over a vase and made a mess in the lobby.
Yeah, I saw that catastrophe happen. Just what we need, huh?
Well, I'd rather be doing that than cleaning the reception hall with Nicole.
Ooh, yeah, I don't even want to see the state of the place after this weekend. I know chocolate fountains are for dipping, but I didn't expect to find someone's shoe in there.
Sounds like they had some fun.
No idea. You must see plenty of weird stuff too, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
I want to have some fun? Why aren't you having fun? Something very odd, something about you, or something gross. Something about you. What? I guess that's our, like, flirty thing, maybe?
It's a bit gross.
Oh. I hope it's got nothing to do with bodily functions.
God, I hope so too. A few weeks ago, I walked into a room and found the trash can filled with...
Chocolate fountains were invented until 1991.
Like,
and she called me the nerd.
And some of them were carved, and
Huh!
I threw the whole trash can out that day.
Why weren't they invented earlier?
I won't.
That's interesting.
Oh, I better go help Beth. It's hell here.
They just not figure out the
It's
system
okay.
of like running chocolate back through without like having it gum up the works.
All right.
I guess that would be the
Take care.
issue.
You too.
As if it wasn't enough having to deal with endless letters of advice from Raymond. Raymond? What have you learned?
Because they're fucking. I mean, don't get me wrong. I haven't had one before and probably wouldn't. But yeah, employees only. Employees only. Hammer sausages. It's the kitchen. I'm not allowed the kitchen. Wait. Who eats salmon on pancakes? Have I eaten salmon on pancakes? No. Bagels and lox, sure, but pancakes and lox? The janitor's closet. Alright, the mop. Mop to clean the puddle in the lobby. What else do I got here? I don't recognize any of this. Bobby detergent, chlorine bleach, Archer whitest white. What is this? Aurora soap. Wait. What's it say? Starch. Okay. Aww. What was her name again? Wendy and Jacques? Look at that.
I've never seen two people more suited for each other. I hope they work things out. They need to.
They need to. Aw, we want them to have a happy ending. Not that kind of happy ending. Like, legitimate happy ending.
I'm really sorry about that. I'll have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Want to think what they're doing there?
Well,
it's the 50s, so obviously they weren't having premarital sex.
Don't you think? Of course, of course. We're all grateful that your employer chose.
Okay, Sophie. Time to clean up that mess.
Oh. Let's start, get to cleaning. Use up the leaves. Ah, I see. So I can choose. What is this?
A film roll. The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him.
I don't think 1 hour photo was a thing back in the 50s. Wait, can I pick it up?
Ew. I better throw that away.
I wanna send something on it. Feel like that wasn't a thing either? Oh yeah, I'm sure. This is not how you mop, this is how you squeegee. Well, not even that.
Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
We're gonna water them? Oh, I have stuff in my inventory. Oh wait, access my inventory. Andrew. Andrew is a concierge and receptionist for the Clarington. He's intelligent, professional, kind, and well-mannered, which easily makes him Bernard's favorite. With a U, because we're Canadian, he knows how to have fun when no one's looking. Whenever I see him, he's either dashing off on his latest errand or burying himself in a book, so we haven't had a lot of chance to socialize at length. When we do, though, it always feels easy. Like talking to someone perfectly attuned to your wavelength. Oh, does Sophie have a crush? Whose hat is that? There was a hat? Hold on. Maybe we should ask him for some book recommendations. It would be nice to have more reasons to talk to him. A decade of leaves, but there was water in it. That's why water came out, I assume. Oops, so Andrew caught me eavesdropping on Bernard and Linda, who is once again complaining about Wendy. Thankfully, he didn't make a big deal out of it. He doesn't seem the kind to judge. He's actually quite nice, easy to talk to, fun to tease, and funny in his own quiet way. Hope we'll get a chance to talk to him more. I get the sense that there's a lot more to him than he really knows. Oh, on the chair. Okay. It's just used for weight. Maybe. Picked up the mess in the lobby and found a roll of film on the ground. I'm guessing whoever knocked over the vase must have dropped it. With Beth's help, maybe we can figure out... Oh, okay, we're gonna go talk to Beth then. Maybe we can figure out who it belongs to and return to the room. To keep lost items at the front desk, but bring it back myself would only take minutes out of my day. It might put me a few steps closer to Employee of the Month. On this hat then. Can't check on the hat then. The fuck? Can I check on the chessboard? No. Who's winning? White's kind of fucked, right? Like, White's got check, but the knight can take it, right? That's a knight right there? Oh, God, I'm blocking part of it. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Black Knight just takes the knight. Then the queen takes... No, queen can't even take that. The queen's threatened. And then white just has pawns left, and the king. Well, the queen as well, but... Am I crazy? I think white's in the better position. Doesn't black have both its rooks? Yeah. I think black's doing fine, even though they're in check. Depends whose turn it is. Well, it'd have to be black's, because black's in check. The white knight's got check on the king. So there's no way it's white's turn. Right? Am I crazy? Anyway.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But... no, that's very unlikely.
Alright, let's check out where Mr. Spade is.
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
Okay, so press left click.
Thrilled to talk to you.
His name's out of focus.
Well,
I can't Wazi, I can only mouse, which is kind of annoying. I guess maybe that's my hint that it's
Sadly,
only on this
he doesn't
page.
have a phone. He's a bit of an old-fashioned fellow.
There's
if you know
Spade.
what I mean.
First time.
Yes? Yes, certainly.
H. EIP.
So first I suggest finding a nice little corner where you can kneel down, all right? Then you clasp your hands together and think really hard about just how much
I
you
love
want the
Beth.
snowstorm to end. It may help to repeat his name too. It's God, G-O-D. I'm sure he'll be very sympathetic to your plight.
Are they too quiet, by the way?
No, I never dare. No, I'm dead serious. If anyone can make the snowstorm end, it's him.
I'm looking at my levels and I feel like they're maybe a little quiet. For me, yes. Okay. Wait,
No.
let me alt tab game. Thank you. Right, we're gonna go up to there.
That's not it.
I know that's not it. Okay. Let's click on Spade.
Room 505. Great.
What?
That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
Here we go, yeah. Were there any other interesting names? Oh. Switch to 501. Wait. But they're in 501. Oh, it's there. What? Sharing a room? Because, yeah, they're there from the 14th to the 17th, and they're there from the 15th to the 18th. They're sharing a room. But wait, that's two couples. Right? Because it's Wilson, I don't know what that letter is, and C, then Desprez V&M. Cheaper prices, yeah. Oh, but then no, okay, never mind. Okay. Hey, toggle plain text. What is that letter? 501. J. Right. Let's go back. Oh, come off this up probably now. Can. Look, I'm being helpful.
This leak really needs to be fixed. I hope the weather doesn't make it worse.
Reception, restaurant, ballroom, bar, and mezzanine are on the next floor, and then good old non-American tall buildings.
Hold it, please.
That have ground and first floor.
Phew, made it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Was it you who cleaned the puddle by the restrooms?
Was I not supposed to?
Well, Eugene asked us not to touch anything until he's repaired the leak, but it's probably safer this way. Someone could have slipped on it.
Which floor?
I just realized I'm on window capture, not game capture, but that the achievement said something about... Actually, I should probably switch that.
What's the big rush?
I need to bring this to our VIP guest, the one who rented the entire floor.
Oh,
I was right.
Is it that British man I keep hearing about?
British?
He's sort of a celebrity.
British?
He sure acts like one.
Yeah, prevent Andrew, so I
wouldn't
assume
wanna
from
be that
slipping. Yeah,
poor
that would be my
assistant
guess
he's
too.
shouting at.
I wish I was assigned to clean his room. Can you imagine the weird things I'd find?
Be careful what you wish for. I wouldn't be surprised if the
And
man
it's-
kept a few skeletons.
Unfortunately, it's not Tuesday, so we can't
Can't you tell
say
me who he
we
is?
destroyed that puddle on a Tuesday.
I've never
innit?
actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity.
Oh.
I do have a suspicion, though,
Oh?
but I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait. Is that the hint?
Who knows?
Fair enough. Have fun up there.
You too.
Current game. Not Elden Ring. It is This Bed We Made. Alright.
I should return Mr. Spade's film roll. Room 505 is on my list anyway.
Cool. Off to room 505. I felt bad bugging Beth while she's in the middle of an important phone call, but like always, she came through. Logbook says Mr. Spades. Mr. Spades. Oh, Mr. Spades in room 505. For some reason, I was getting thrown off, and there wasn't a reason for to get thrown off. I was just in the middle of taking care of the 5th floor before my break. I can return the film roll and get right back to my schedule. Up to Andrew again in the elevator. For the sounds of it, the VIP guest on the 6th floor has been busy with all kinds of strange requests. I tried to press him for more information, but all he gave me was the cryptic hint. I like to prolong the suspense. But I don't know who it is. Andrew clearly knows how to keep the secret. Oi, what day is it? Are you stupid? It's just Tuesday, innit? Eugene. Eugene is in charge of the hotel's maintenance. Pretty much everyone likes him. Friendly, hardworking, and does his job well. Anytime I've needed help, he's been happy to lend a hand. The renovation started, though, his usual good mood has lost some of its spark. See that Bernard's lofty expectations are weighing on him. I just hope he doesn't burn out. He doesn't deserve that. Yes, Mr. Spade. Spade is a guest here at the hotel. He's staying in room 505. He seems to carry film rolls around, and he was in such a rush to get somewhere today that he knocked over the vase in the lobby. Other than that, I don't know much about him. I can't deny that I'm curious to know more. Isn't this my floor? Why is the door already open?
Mr. Spade?
Housekeeping. Well, the
Mr.
automated
Spade?
account I follow on Twitter posts that video every Tuesday. Uh-oh. Stone canisters all over. Set up a dark room in the bathroom? How long has he been there before? How's that light so white when it's a dark room? Tampering with objects may lead to positive or negative consequences. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, is that I can clean the bathroom behind? This isn't me, is it?
What is this?
It is me. Wait. It is me, right? I'm gonna not throw them away. Sorry, this is the picture that I'm blocking. But I am curious. Clean. We'll clean the toilet. Clean the mirror. Well, sure. Look, housekeeping. What? At least you're not making true.
Clarendon Hotel reception desk. Beth
But I'm pretty sure it
speaking.
shows me stealing
What
shit.
can I do for you on this very fine day?
Choose who between Beth or Andrew you want as your acolyte. Oh man, Chat, who do we want? Beth or Andrew? Now people are seeing unable to do the Rotary phone kill room in Tribute Murder Party. Andrew, Beth. Yes! Already off to a 50-50 start. Quick, I need some tiebreakers. Andrew. Andrew gives me bad vibes. She has a crush on him. That's why. Oh, ad break ends. All right, we're going to Andrew, I guess.
Beth, it's Sophie. Can I...
Press space to skip.
Can I
We're
speak
not
to
skipping.
Andrew, please?
Yeah. Hold on. Andrew? Andrew?
I'm here. Clarrington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, are you okay?
Hey, Sophie. Yeah, it's just... my trip to the 6th floor took longer than
I
expected.
don't want Beth to get into trouble for having to leave the desk.
I'm sorry to add to your plate, but I really need your help.
Sure. What's up?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Mr. Spade? Why would he...
I don't know. He took pictures
We're
of
gonna
me.
be coy.
I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Jesus. What are you doing in them exactly?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Oh. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act?
Yes. I think we should call the police.
Whoa, slow down a minute.
But...
Sophie, there are pictures of you invading our guests' privacy.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I believe you. But others might not. With those pictures, it could really blow up in your face if a guest were to complain about missing items.
I could throw the pictures out, or so I do nothing. I could throw the pictures out. How likely is he to have copies in this day and age? But if I throw the pictures out, then I don't have proof he was snooping. Can you even make copies? Tell them you were throwing them out, but keep them.
I could always throw them out.
Well, that's one way to deal with it, I guess. You said you found the pictures hanging over the bath, right? Were they still wet?
I wouldn't say wet, but a little damp, yeah.
Okay. So you must have developed them fairly recently.
What are you getting at?
Well, the pictures you found were left there to dry, but he could have developed more of them in an earlier batch. He wouldn't have left them in the bathroom, though. Probably stored them somewhere dry.
You want me to snoop? I like this answer. I could also say, I guess I could keep looking, or there is a safe here, but...
Are you telling me I should snoop around?
Well, it's nothing you...
Hey, where's Elden Ring? Hello, Mr. KG. I beat the DLC
come on. A little
Monday,
jokes never killed anyone.
and wanted to take a little breather before I went back to it. So we're trying this game out.
According to
today.
my notes,
It's
Mr. Spade
a
asked for the
mystery
combination
game.
to his room
Seems
safe.
fun.
There's a good chance he stored more pictures in it.
Maybe, but I don't have the code.
Maybe I can... Give me a sec.
Of course they have the code. I mean, they should, but also...
Shoot.
What?
Bad news is, I can't find the combination list. Good news is, we can probably do without it. Most guests write their code down to make sure they don't forget it. So, say you wanted to look for it, I could keep an eye out and call you if I see our mysterious photographer return.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, and Andrew?
Yes?
Please keep this between us.
Of course. Don't worry about that.
You chose Andrew as your acolyte. Alright. Clues. Okay, so this is the loan shark letter. Lucky coin financing letter. Best dad mug. Alternate debt. That's 504. 505. Locker picture. Pictures of me snooping through a guest suitcase. Room 505 greeted me with a sight I could never have seen coming. Makeshift darkroom filled with pictures of me snooping through a guest's items. My heart has never beat so quickly. Should I call the police? It's not stalking. He just really likes her and should be flattered. Sarcasm. 50s humor. Yeah. The interesting thing is, I am curious what calling the police about this would do. Because, I don't know. Like, obviously, like, there's the whole thing of, hey, what was she doing in the pictures? But, like, yes, taking pictures of someone is definitely a precursor to that, but that alone isn't going to get the cops to do anything. Even when the cops aren't being shitters. And when the cops are being shitters, they're definitely not going to do anything. But I think even if the cops were like, yeah, we're here to actually help people, unlike what they actually do, I don't even know what they would do. Called Andrew for help. He convinced me to keep digging, not to make any decisions just yet. Not until I have a better idea of why those photographs of me in the first place. Seeing those photos, it's not hard to feel like someone's watching me while I stoop. I have to find out more. Safe seems like a logical place to start. Andrew thinks our guests may have written down the combination somewhere. Okay, well, it would be right next to the phone, right? Oh my god, he actually unpacks into the drawers? Okay, this guy is a psychopath.
That's rough. How are you supposed to support yourself when no one will give you a job or a place to live?
Mr. Morgan! I understand your situation. I'm sorry that you had to spend so many years in the hospital. But it's not changed the fact that you don't have the qualifications for the job. Even if you did, I could not hire someone in your situation. Those staff members simply would not feel safe around you. I'd ask you not to contact me anymore. Mr. Morgan. Mr. Spade. Ooh. Yeah, apparently, you know, this is now Red Dead Redemption. Mr. Morgan, you know I have a lot of respect for what you and others have done for this country, but I'm not a charity. If I don't receive the past 3 months' rent before the end of the week, you have to vacate the apartment. Thank you. Hey, weirdo, stop wasting my time not hiring you ever. Okay. Concludes you pick up or throw away can be found in some journal open with me. Why would I throw that away? Also,
Okay. If reception gave him a code, maybe he wrote it down. Somewhere.
Imagine getting rejected in a game. I don't have to imagine. I get rejected everywhere. It's okay. Alright. French, English, English, French dictionary. Time to check. Foreign drawer. Ooh.
You're pawning off your possessions? What do you need the money for?
That's what you even get rejected from? Everything. Alright, 1 World War II Victory Medal bronze. $15. God, if only I could sell my medals for $15. Oh, that is apparent. Like, why can't I read that? Looks like paper. Unlock. Ooh. What is this? This some It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia shit with all the stuff on the walls? Wait. Is this her dad?
laboratory. I just went there for the first time and, God, it's been years, hasn't it?
The scam kit. I don't know what you mean by the scam kit. You can throw those away? No.
I remember this sale. I picked up that new winter jacket for Mom.
It's her dad, right? It's on. Oh, it's on the table. Okay. Why Harry's? Lots of burger places closer to them. I had to go to Harry's?
Harry's Diner, too. Were we ever there at the same time?
Wait, what is 2 Coke? Oh. My God. It's... Wait, hi. Who's this?
You didn't strike me as much of a doodler.
A lake.
X marks the spot. But there's
Who done
no
it?
way
Hello,
this
I
is
located
just a
you.
treasure hunt.
Welcome back. What is this?
Beaver Lake? That's where I took Mom skating last month.
It's gotta be your dad, right?
These look like numbers. Sort of.
2. No. You French. Oh no, we need Rue here to translate. What is going on the TV?
The storm must be getting worse. I hope Mom's not request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms?
Dear Mr. Spade, the present letters confirm the reception of your transfer request to room 507. Readily, this room in question is currently occupied by extended stay guests. We are therefore unable to grant a request. Thank you for your understanding. Please contact us should you have any other request. There's something on the back. Lindsay's address, Infantry Division, year of hospital discharge. That's pretty upset.
Could that be a reminder for the safe combination?
Oh no, it is.
Could that be a reminder for the safe combination?
Okay, so Lindsay's address, Infantry Division, year of hospital discharge. Okay. Well, we can figure this out. What is this?
I'd forget my own head if I didn't write everything down. I guess we have that in common.
505 to 507. Oh, yeah. Of course. Housekeeping. We gotta make the bed. Of course.
Locked. There has to be a key somewhere.
Oh. 99. 99th Infantry Division, Belgium, number 44. Put that back. We don't throw it away, 'cause that'd be mean. Birds of North America. Been of work on bird identification. 5th edition of Birds North America, an encyclopedia including 10 new species. She's 16. Think about the time, I guess, because are you saying that so Canada, obviously Canadians were in the war before we were. Are you saying her mom served early and then came back and had a kid? Oh, this. How is this? Right next to it. Old Port. Okay. Is that a Newport's? Okay. So 99 is the middle number. We need year of hospital discharge, which was on... We already have that somewhere. No, we don't. We know they spent a number of years on that. Art Encyclopedia. Alfred K. Eaton, 1994. 99. Bills. What reminder, maybe? Yeah. Stocking proof. Pawn shop slip. Wait, you were loaned $15? Oh, and then you put up the victory medal as collateral? Dragon safe. Andrew was right. Our guest did write down the safe combination, or at the very least a reminder for it. Doing that by looking around 505, we might be able to find some clues to decipher it. Time to play detective. Lindsay's address. Division, year of hospitals. Happened as well just makes everything weirder. Every thread points to a place I've visited lately, but what does that mean? Is this a series of wild coincidences, or am I really being stalked? If I am, why me of all people? Okay, so we just stay calm. There has to be a rational explanation here. I just need to find it. That too is also saying her mom has a lot of issues, struggles with work, but dad left what she could do. But like, if she's 16, when she was 2 is when this picture would have been taken. Which I guess he could have been sent back over, but like, I don't know. Usually, that's not a reason to hide this.
Oh.
And they were roommates! 1 room, 2 women, and so many secrets. Bridget Boswell, 50 Cent. No one at school suspected what took place once the door was locked. She was... Oh, there's something in the book. She was alone in a town she barely knew, hundreds of miles away from home. She was desperate for comfort, found the arms of the most unexpected person. What first started as a normal friendship between 2 women soon blossomed into something much more passionate and disturbing. This is a tale of love and desire like you've never read before. Out of her own experience, the author, working under a pseudonym, tears the curtain for one of the gravest threats to social morality. Strange love practices trapping unwary girls today, particularly in our larger cities. Yeah, I'm sure that's why she did it. You know, what's the bookmark? I want to look at the bookmark. Yeah. There's the scam.
One man's trash is another maid's trash.
With, I don't remember what. Oh, there's all this stuff.
Is this a floor of the Clarington?
Housekeeping. There's room service. Someone walking around.
That's my schedule. Just how long have you been watching?
But not exact. Yeah. Oh yeah. And any of this other stuff. Oh.
There may be something in that suitcase. If only I could find the key.
Let me look at more stuff.
Morgan. Is that your real name? Why did you check in under Mr. Spade?
Who's Lindsay Franklin?
34 Summer Street. Lindsay's
Okay.
address.
So $34.99. Dear Mr. Morgan, you have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, but please let us peace. Daughter, Dad? From West Virginia, how do you meet Mom but not? Well, maybe it's not Dad. Edith? Who's Edith Franklin?
Something tells me you won't be missing this.
Lanes? No, it's not in the trash. I'm not throwing it away. Whoa. Can I keep these? Ah.
What do we have here?
Oakley mash tray. Wait for mods. Sussy.
You are going back to my cart.
Cups. Leave the food. We'll take the cups. I put them back in my cart. Ah. Cool. We do have a job to do. Leave the body, take the... All 42. Okay.
You spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital. And it looks like you left with a long list of diagnoses and prescriptions.
Anxiety neurosis, character disorder, chronic insomnia, short-term memory loss. Patient initially admitted for nervous breakdown. Patient displayed erratic behavior, mood things occasionally aggressive. Patient non-responsive to shock treatment, neither insulin nor electric. Patient condition improved after new medication. Meprobamate, 400 milligrams daily. Phenobarbital. I'm butchering that. Phenobarbital? 50 milligrams may be required. Okay, so... August 23rd, 1957? Oh, we should close it. Oh, no. Hold on. Wait, is it still ringing? Oh my god, the game is still going.
Is he here?
Who? Oh, Mr. Spade? No, he's not.
Andrew? You said you'd call if he was coming back to his room.
Right. I did, right. Sorry about that.
Oh my god, Andrew. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
I'm so sorry, Sophie. I couldn't help but check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
Dialogue options marked with door allow you to end the conversation quicker.
No, I haven't. But I did find something else.
What is it?
He's got a kind of yarn map of Montreal on the wall.
Whoa. Like they have in the movies? What is he tracking?
Was this a movie trope even back then?
The map's marked at a couple of spots. They're all places I visited recently.
Jesus.
There's like a lobotomy at some point.
Have you found anything
that to
on him?
women, Kate? Duh. I actually don't. I don't think that's true, but phenobarbital. How do you say it? Okay. Dialogue options with that will bring you back to this conversation. It's mostly true. I know it wasn't completely true, but it's close enough to the truth that I was like, It's actually a normal Montreal day. Oh yeah, we're gonna start with Mr.
I found
Spade's
some
real
evidence
name.
that points to his real name being Paul Morgan. Mr. Spade must be an alias.
The Maltese Falcon.
The mall what?
I can't believe I didn't notice it earlier. The Maltese Falcon. It's a book centered around a private investigator named Sam Spade.
That's a little on the nose.
You don't think Mr. Morgan's
Little
a
cure
PI
for
too,
hysteria.
Well, if he is, he's not exactly being subtle about it. It's like being a spy and using James Bond as a pseudonym.
James who?
Never mind. It's from another book. Did you find anything else?
It's from another book.
He seems to have spent some time in a psychiatric hospital.
Oh, he did? Well, a lot of people do, really. More than you'd think. It's not that weird.
I mean, that's okay to say now, but I don't know if it was okay to say at the time.
Insomnia, anxiety, memory loss.
He's probably been through some pretty traumatic events. So is that all you found, then?
I discovered an army picture taken in Belgium in 1944. I think he was in
Did
World
they said
War
book that
II.
movie? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Certainly explain his symptoms. Imagine all the horrors he must have seen.
Yeah,
Do
we
you know
are.
which division he was in, by any chance?
The 99th Infantry, I think.
The Battle Babies.
The Battle Babies? That's a weird nickname.
That's because most of the soldiers in the 99th were inexperienced. Still, they fared well against the Germans. Got medals of honor and everything.
Is there a Canadian Medal of Honor? The Medal of Honor is the American name for, the highest military award you can receive. But This icon indicates dialogue options unlocked thanks to your thorough snooping. I think he pawned his medal.
I think he may have pawned his Medal of Honor. I found a pawn shop slip in his room.
Really? He must have been in dire need of money then. Most veterans wouldn't part with their medals so easily.
Well, a room at the Clarrington.
I get
isn't
$1
exactly
for
cheap.
Victoria Cross. Yeah, why the hell would they call it Medal of Honor?
To get it back. Did you,
Maybe that's what they call it back then, and then no, Victoria Cross would have been like an 1800s thing. Bad writing. I ain't gonna argue. I'll know more soon.
I'll know more once I open the safe.
Wait, you figured out the combination already?
It took some work, but yes.
Wow. You're a resourceful gal, aren't you?
I have my moments.
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Please do. And I won't call again unless Mr. Morgan returns. For real this time.
All right. Thanks.
Also, okay, false alarm. Phone ringing may as well have sounded like a gunshot for how much it spooked me. Picked up, expecting reception to tell me that Mr. Spade was on his way back up. It was just Andrew, eager to hear more about what I'd found. Appreciate his investment, but I make him promise not to call again, barring a real emergency. This whole thing is far too nerve-wracking. But where is it? Yeah, World War II Victory Medal. It's not the Medal of Honor. That's just the medal for being in the military at the time you won the war. Probably participating in the war at the time, but it's like saying my frickin' Afghan campaign, my OEF campaign medal. Let me be specific, because it's technically for Operation Enduring Freedom, not because I went to Afghanistan. Is well, anything besides I went to Afghanistan. They were roommates. A novel with 2 undressed women on the cover. Hotel plan. Envelope pile. Okay, so 34. Wait, why don't we have the... Oh, there it is. Okay, so we need... Where is it? More like my G1. Frankly, yeah. Well, both of our G1s, but... There it is. Year of hospital discharge. Okay, so 34.99, then 57. 34.99, 57. Oh, thank God. Is that the 99th Infantry Division of Canada? Or the US? Well, I guess he is American. So... Oh, you know what? We're dumb. He's American, so it would have been the Medal of Honor. Damn it, Ben. Okay, you're right. It's me. I'm dumb. Not safe for work. You open the safe in room 505. We can throw away a bunch of film. We can look at the gun.
Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now.
I'm flagging all of you, chat. This is... No. Who did a bit of looting in the war? I mean, they all did.
M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests here?
I can't quite read his handwriting, so I'm gonna do this. Arrived at the hotel, room not ready yet, had to wait in the lobby. M and H came in, both nicely dressed. M was holding a flower bouquet, heard them talking to the receptionist saying how nice the oratory was. Picked up some flyers to find out what oratory they were talking about. Room finally ready. No sign of M or H. Decided to unpack and install myself in the bathroom. Still no sign of M and H. Have probably gone out again. Finished developing this afternoon's pictures. Unable to sleep. Heard weird noise from the corridor. No idea who or what it was. Oh my God.
You're going through their trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to, don't you?
These were the people on the 6th floor, I think. Because I think it was H was the one thing we had. M and H arrived at the hotel's restaurant, ate a quick breakfast. M and H left the hotel and got into a taxi. Tried to follow, but had no money for a cab. Found a pawn shop to get some money, but no idea where M&H went. Back in my room, we'll have to kill time until M&H return. Found M&H entered the hotel with Weston shopping bag. Found M&H eating at the restaurant. H left for the bathroom. M exchanged a few words with a woman and her child. M&H left the restaurant, probably turning in for the night. While leaving, H emptied pockets in the trash. Searched trash, found a receipt from a place called Harry's Diner. Drawings and weird symbols on it. Coffee at Harry's Diner. Show pictures of M&H to waitress. Waitress remembered them, said M used to be a regular about 10 years ago. Back in my room, tried mapping M&H's movements since arrival in Montreal. So M&H are stalking me. Unable to sleep again. Heard someone exiting room 507 and not hear the elevator.
Why are you following them? And who's sneaking out at night? So many questions.
M&H arrived at the hotel's restaurant for breakfast. M&H left the hotel, got in a taxi, followed them to a place called Mount Royal. M&H went skating on a small frozen lake, fell on the ice while trying to take a picture. H might have seen me. M&H ate at the lounge and left a ticket on the table. Ticket has weird symbols on it, just like Harry's Diner receipt. M&H decided to leave because of the snowstorm. M&H arrived at the hotel shortly after me. H looked angry. Something happened during the taxi ride, but what? No sign of M&H since early afternoon. Tonight, we'll try to find out who's the... Oh. Interesting. We're going to close that. E. Clues. Paul's gun with a European look. Stocking journal, which is everything we else read. Picture of a couple probably M&H in it. So they were the battle babies. Interesting. Looks like Mr. Morgan's stalking doesn't end with me. He was also following two of the hotel guests, M&H. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm grateful he only took pictures of me. Extensive notes. Wait, he didn't. There's pictures of them in there. Oh, in the Ardennes campaign. Okay. His extensive notes on M&H's comings going, like he's tracking their every move. Need to find out who they are and what we have in common. Maybe that will tell me why I'm caught up in all this. Hopefully Andrew can help, or at least tell me the plot of a book similar enough to this and let me know if the hero makes it out alive. So... Is the bed really made if there are no hospital crease folds? Look, DTN. I don't blame her, I blame her drill instructors, okay? Well, welcome in. Please, towel. I don't have towels.
M and H. Maybe Andrew could find them in the logbook.
Ooh, what's this?
Linda's been putting these everywhere lately. It's weird that Bernard allows it.
Good old 1958. DTN, how are you today? Say no to divorce. You can be divorced against your will. Women and children suffer most in divorce. You lose your succession rights in divorce. The wife's pension rights are lost in divorce. You lose your rights to the family home in divorce. Issued by the DOC Divorce Oversight Committee. I feel called out. You're what, like, poster child of why it's a good thing we have no fault divorce. I'm well. How are you? What is this game? This is oh my god, I already blanked on the name. This bed we made. It's a mystery game. It was on. I don't remember when I put it on my wish list, but it was on a pretty good sale on the Steam Summer Sale. And I love me a good puzzle mystery game, and so picked it up and figured, wind down a little after the DLC. My nerves were shot after Final Boss Redacted. And so I needed something a little more low key, and this felt like it. Yeah, I'm excited. Give it a look.
This must have been so much fun. Well, for the guests at least.
Entry includes 1 drink, door prize, and best dress contest. Oh, congrats on being the DLC. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, what else am I doing up here? What the hell is this? Yo-yo. Pit Pot's Sugar Frosted Pops. That's right. Little kid. That's. Want to do anything else up here? Before I. Oh, this. We're blocking the stairs? No, I think I'm good.
I think I have all the supplies I need.
Hope nothing scary happens outside. I think this game's pretty low key. It's 507.
Do not disturb.
Oh.
Well, that's one.
It has a do not disturb sign on it. Whoops.
I won't complain.
Do I stream scary games? I mean, well, do we call DVD a scary game? Because I did stream that for a long time, for 2 years really, and 2,000 hours.
I should call reception. M and H could be in danger.
Oh, I gotta. Right. I think they never connect the Browning High Power is made by John Most Browning, same guy behind you, Browning. Good question. My games are primarily
Clarendon Hotel reception
I
desk.
did stream Resident Evil 8.
Oh, hey. Just a sec.
Beth, could you cover for me?
7.
Again? Pretty please?
Sorry about that. So, I take it you opened
Which was the
safe.
second of the
What was in it?
the two? It wasn't a scary. Yeah, it's true. I did stream that. I do want to stream. Oh my god, it's a newer game that came out. It's now on Game Pass. Takes place on an oil rig in Scotland, and it looks pretty scary. And I do want to stream that. Still Wakes Deep. Yes, I do plan on streaming that. Have I streamed? I streamed. Like Inside and Limbo aren't really scary games, but they have some scary moments, and I streamed those. What was the like Layers or something like that? A little short for I think $34. Yeah, I'm glad I'm picking up a Game Pass. Do you have done anything really scary this year compared? Yeah, I'm not a big scary game person personally. Like just in general. Like I never finished Outlast. Never even started Outlast 2. What are the other like scary games that I've streamed Until Dawn a few times, but I'd already played it by the first time I actually streamed Until Dawn. So like I already knew the scary moments, so it wasn't that scary. That is a fun, non-scary game. I will. Hold on, let me. I think I'm not on a time crunch right now. Endy the Cage? What? There's a couple of these games. Well, that's not out yet. Okay, that's why that's free. Well, here, we'll wish list this as my reminder. Let's follow up to Till Dawn. Oh yeah. Well, not but follow up by the same creator. What was that? Oh, my Quarry, the Quarry. Yeah, we streamed that. That was fun. And Abigail lived, so you know, I won. Was that good? I liked it. If you like Until Dawn, you'll like the Quarry. That's like, it doesn't really do much different, but it's that same high level quality, like good story, good twist, all that stuff. Like, I don't know if you did enjoy Until Dawn, I don't know how I can convince you to enjoy The Quarry, but if you did enjoy Until Dawn, then it's a new story with a lot of the same story stuff. say Quarry is tied for their second best game along with Man of Medan. I have not played Man of Medan, but I've heard good things about that too. David Arquette, yeah, David Arquette was in it, as was, I mean, there was a lot of people. Sam Raimi's brother was the cop. Freaking London Tipton. I'm blanking on the actress's name, and I should know it because I literally just saw a picture of her with Home Alone kid, Macaulay Culkin. Either Who's Lila or Dusk. I think I've heard of Dusk. I haven't heard of Who's Lila, so go with Dusk. All right. Anyway, back to game. I need your help again. No, I found a journal.
A journal?
Oh? Does it say why he's stalking you?
No, but it seems he's stalking 2 other people as well.
2 other staff members? Who is it?
No, they're guests. I don't know their names though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Are you all right?
Of course. Sorry. I'll just need some more info to narrow the search. What do you know about them?
They're referred to as H and M.
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
It could be initials, or maybe, I don't know, husband and mistress?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I'll need a little more to go on.
Well, them being a couple doesn't change anything then, right?
I found out that Mr. Morgan made a request to be transferred to room 507, but it was denied because...
That's Mrs. Beaumont's room, right?
Exactly.
But why would he switch rooms? He's got his entire dark room set up in 505.
I'm not sure. I just thought it might be related.
I guess we can keep that in mind, but... Wait a minute. There's a couple staying in room 509. Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Hector and Marcella. H and M.
My thoughts exactly.
You're a monster. This just became a horror game.
How are the Cruzes linked to me, though? I mean, why is Mr. Morgan stalking us both?
That's a good question. What if they're his real target? Maybe you just got in the way somehow. Could he have seen you snooping around their room?
When did they check in?
Last Thursday.
I haven't been in 509 for over a week, so that can't be it.
And I'm afraid I'm
Why
out of
haven't you been
ideas.
in one of the rooms you're supposed to clean for over a week?
Perhaps have room 509 on your to-do list?
I do, actually.
Would it be wrong of me to suggest you do some...
Snooping? I guess that's what I'm known for now.
Nah, don't worry. I'm sure we'll find a better legacy for you.
I'm sure
I'll call
of
you
it.
if I find anything.
Watch out, alright?
I will. I promise.
Cutscene. We go to 509. Past whatever barrier was blocking us from doing it.
J.K.L. Harris smells like syrupy waffles. Saying he smells good?
Remote desktop lurk and resub enjoy.
Keys in the break room again.
Thank you for the remote desktop lurk. And the resub. The 26 months. I appreciate that. I did what now? I left the
I'll need my
keys?
keys to enter room 509. I should probably check the break room.
All signs point to 509. Thank goodness for Andrew. Putting our heads together, we were able to figure out who the mysterious H&M are. 2 guests, Hector and Marcella Cruz, a married couple staying on the same floor as Mr. Spade in room 509. And a quick look around the room will reveal something, but I'll need my keys, which I left downstairs, probably in the break room. Classic Sophie. I did just try to hold shift to sprint. Realize it's not that type of game. Thank you, elevator music. There's a basement? Locker room. Okay, let's just... Hi, everyone.
Carol seems sweet. If I wasn't so bad around new people, maybe we could be friends.
Hi, everyone. My name is Carol, and I've just started as the new maid. This is my first job, and I'm really grateful to be given a chance to work in such a nice hotel. Can't wait to meet all of you. Nice to meet you. You have the same name as my aunt. Welcome to the team. I hope you will enjoy it here. Welcome, Carol. Nobody cares about your aunt, Reb. Reb? Yeah. I'm glad everyone was nice to her on the message. Do not forget, use the word guest when talking to or about clients. Getting tired of repeating. Bernard.
The way things go missing around here, sometimes it feels like the hotel just gobbles things up.
Wow. I wonder if it's because of maid snooping. Probably isn't, but. Lost gold bracelet, great sentimental value. If found, please return to me. What? Is that what it says? Yeah.
If there's anyone to be in a book club with, it'd be Andrew. Maybe I should join this.
Yeah, why not? Take one. Do not forget to tell guests to avoid blocking corridors with the luggage since an accident waiting to happen. Bernard. It's your job to report when others don't do theirs. That sounds like snitching. You know what happens? Oh, nope, not going there. What's this? Maintenance? I'm... If I could just, like, willy-nilly do it, that'd be sweet. But stuff has consequences, and I don't want to necessarily, like, screw something up just because I'm like, I want to open the door to maintenance. Andrew's locker, on the other hand.
It's locked.
Damn it! Who is that? I don't even know who that is. Gabriel? Don't know who that is. Eugene? Bobby? Down, Bobby!
Keep your secrets, locker.
Jacques.
The way they look at each other, you can tell it's the real deal.
Aww. Rocket. That's the only thing I look at. Alright. We're close to that. Jacques, you should probably lock your locker. Laundry room, break room.
Did I remember to punch in this morning?
When you could read what it's like. Isn't that E-T-I-E-N-N-E? Is that a name? I've never heard. I'm sure it is. I just have never heard it because I'm American. All right, break room.
Shoot, it's locked. I guess I'll have to get Linda's master key instead. Oh, another one. Wendy and Jacques have really gotten around. Rebecca's had her hands full lately. I hope she's doing okay in there.
Who's Rebecca? Rebecca works in the Clarington's laundry room. It's a tough job to do on your own, but she manages to get it done. She's a little withdrawn, which makes her an easy target for some of the other maids. But from what I can tell, she's sweet. I don't know how much you should buy into this, but there's word among the other maids that there's something going on between her and Bobby. Guess they would imagine that pair. Paul Morgan, we now have a sketch of it. Oh, there's so much more to him. What the... I don't know where to get cut off. Oh, God. Okay. Huh. So up with all the lamps on the floor of this hotel. I was gonna, like, say something about this, but I wasn't sure. I got sidetracked. It is kind of weird. Were there others that I've missed? I'm sure there were if you're saying it like that, but why is this on the floor?
Linda usually leaves a master key in the women's locker room.
Locker room? Third one I've noticed? Ooh, I definitely did. That's some tea.
Bitch. What did Linda do? And to whom?
There's another stalker. Oh, weird. Linda, my wife will be at her parents' tonight, so come by my house at 8 p.m. and make sure you bring the new lingerie I bought you. B.
There aren't that many people whose names start with a B around here.
To all employed. Boss and boss lady. Scandalous. I mean, it is scandalous because
Oh, Linda. What would your husband
both of them
think
are
all
married.
this?
And she's been like, oh my god, this woman's a homewrecker.
Oh, Linda. What would your husband think of all this?
Okay, so only selection mode on this side.
There aren't
But
that many people whose names start
I
with
just
a
go
B
puke
around
now?
here.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Linda. What would your
assuming
husband think of
there's
all
not
this?
something else I can find. Wait, do I throw it away? You know what? Hey, Splash. Just for you? Wait. Do we throw it away or do we keep it as evidence? Evidence, alright. What's this?
To be tossed aside by your best friend like that? Oh, Wendy. That's a special brand of heartbreak.
Toilet. Thanks. Rebecca. Here's mine. What's in mine?
Haven't gotten any tips so far today.
A boat. Iliad Nasling.
Being recognized for doing a good job. That feeling never gets old.
Sophie, I've noticed a real improvement in the quality of your work lately. I've heard a few guests saying how clean the rooms are. Go through them. Who knows, maybe you'll manage to steal Employee of the Month award from Wendy. Linda. Oh.
What is it?
Wendy? It's Sophie. Are you alright?
Do I sound alright?
No.
No, I guess not.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
How nosy are we? We're nosy. Who the fuck am I kidding? We're nosy as shit. I overheard you and Jacques
I
earlier.
was in the break room earlier, and, I couldn't help but overhear your argument with Jacques. I'm sorry he let Linda get to his head. He should be trusting you, not her.
Yeah, well...
I know I wouldn't be your first pick, but I'm here if you need to talk.
So that way I can know all the drama.
I just can't talk about it. I can't talk about it right now. I'm sorry I was rude.
It's okay.
Sophie?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Progress. Wendy's not doing so well. She's holding herself up in the bathroom, sobbing her heart out. Try to comfort her, offered her a listening ear if she needs it. Don't know how much it helped, but at least she knows she's not alone. Writing on the door. Retrieving my keys and on the words hypocrite, bitch, and then red lipstick on the door. There's a recipe for drama if I've ever seen it. Who's behind it? I wonder. The same stuff in here? Oh, what's
Linda,
this?
you're not even trying to hide the daggers in your eyes.
Linda offers Wendy the Employee of the Month reward. Not even.
Wendy definitely deserved this, but the next one is mine. Wendy definitely deserved this, but the next one is mine.
The only one I can click on? Wait. Who's this? Okay. I feel feel like I couldn't double click on the same one before. To all employees, as you're probably aware, Valentine's Day is upon us and we are almost completely booked for the weekend. I know this is time for colds, but I'll not accept anyone missing a work shift in the next few days. I want the rooms cleaner than ever. I wish to remind you of our continued partnership with Weston's department store. Take every opportunity I have to suggest store for our guest shopping scene. Thanks to this partnership, special prizes from Weston's will once again be awarded the best employee at the end of the month. Well, isn't Mr. Bernard the one who's actually giving the award? Yeah, I'm talking about over here on the right side. Look at his hand. Who's this? Who's this? Don't cut off people. Do you see the freak from room 505 loitering around the hotel? Please tell him to stop. Bernard says he's scaring some of our guests.
Mrs. Beaumont seemed perfectly nice to me.
Divorcee from room 204 has moved to room 507 and she wants more sheets again. Sophie, please take care of it. I do not want to speak to people like her. Bernard asked me to remind you that we have a very important guest in room 602. Please satisfy any of his needs as quickly as possible without questions. More sheets, freaky. It's easier to be a freak in the sheets when you got plenty of sheets. Message from Bernard. For Valentine's Day, please leave chocolates on the beds of rooms occupied by married couples only. Thank God it's past that. Who left their purse out? Maybe Wendy?
That'll do. I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to return it.
Ooh, I gotta make sure to return
I should be able to open 509 now. Back to the 5th floor.
Thank goodness Linda keeps a master key in the locker room in case any of us ever misplace our own set. Now unlock room 509, hoping we'll find some answers in there. Wait. I know it's not going to let me, but shouldn't this let me into the break room?
Right. The master key only unlocks the guests' rooms. I'll have to get my keys later. At least I can get into 509 now.
I really want to return this key without taking too long. Whatever. It isn't a master. It's a master hotel room key, as I assume what it is.
Hey, Sophie.
Oh, hey, Andrew. On break already?
No, not yet. I have to deliver something to our VIP guest.
Again?
Yeah, their requests just keep on coming. What about you? Aren't you supposed to be in 509?
I'm heading up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our investigation.
Ah,
that's not obvious at all.
What a day, huh? Tending to an eccentric VIP guest, discovering, well, what you discovered in 505. Pretty exciting as far as a workday at the Clarington goes.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it. That's not all, though.
Also, the issue of blacklight, you know, for science. I would not want a blacklight if I worked at a place like this. I don't want to know. I know it's bad. I don't want to know how bad. Saw something on Linda's door.
I was looking for my keys, and I heard someone crying in the bathroom.
You
Think of
sure
all the
it's not the
science.
old Clarington ghost again?
I'm not a scientist.
It's Wendy. She's pretty upset.
I was an enlisted
I'm
Marine
not
DTA.
completely sure, but
I was the only science I did was, can I break
this?
this?
I found on Linda's door.
The graffiti?
It's
Black
2
light
words
on-
in red lipstick. Hypocrite.
Science wasn't invented in the 1950s.
Well, Wendy would certainly have a good motive for writing that. You'd have to be living under
Field
a rock
day?
to
That
miss
wasn't
how Linda's
science.
been treating
Well,
her lately.
you know, once I became an NCO, it was a science of how much I could get. No, I didn't actually run a field day as an NCO, because freaking there were 5 of us that lived in the barracks in my shop, and the 2 corporals were roommates with 2 of the lance corporals. So it was like, hey, just make sure the other the lance that you're sharing a room with is like squared away. And then the other the last lance corporal was just on her own. I don't want to get involved. That's bullshit. I should have done that. Linda's being too harsh.
Yeah, Linda's been pretty bad to Wendy. I'm not surprised she snapped.
Remember her birthday? Bobby slipped her a slice of cake from the kitchen. and along came Linda to confiscate it, telling Wendy she was doing her a favor. I don't know how Wendy managed to keep her cool.
If it had been
We love
me,
internalized
I
misogyny.
probably would have burst
I mean,
into
we love
tears.
every kind of
Yeah.
misogyny, right, guy?
Interpersonal conflict makes for a good read, but in real life it can be a bit much to deal with. You've always been good at staying above it, though. You get along with everyone.
I like tacos. Same. Alright, our first real important choice. We've made some choices so far, but they didn't matter. This is the one that actually matters. The heart icon indicates flirting options. Are we flirting with Andrew? With Book Boy, who apparently we want to talk to more? No, says Splash. Stop it. He's. How is he creepy? He's encouraging us, which that's probably the problem. You work at a hotel. Obviously, you got to clap. I don't know TBWM, but I know the Ronald Weasley reference. Doesn't matter if he has red hair and talks nice. Oh no. Oh no. Flash, the difference is he talks nice. Sorry, that's me. This bed we made. Oh, that's true. Joke's on you. I feel like there's something I could say, but that just would be insulting you. I don't feel like doing that. I like his outfit. Go for it. Splash, you're kind of getting overridden.
I don't think I get along with everyone, but some people are worth getting friendlier with.
Okay, he's gonna miss that cue in anyway.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, never mind.
glad not
Shit.
everyone around
He
here
actually.
thinks I'm a complete
Okay.
bore.
Terrible
Hey, Beth,
writing.
here's
The
this.
guy actually understood that was a compliment.
Well, it was nice to chat. Don't let me keep you, though. I have to head to maintenance anyway.
He's that
Maybe
nerdy.
Eugene
The
can help me
compliment
find
should have
product
gone
our
right
guest
over his head.
monitor's looking for.
Yeah.
And then
both
10
got a
years
lot
later,
on
he's
our
gonna be in the
plates
shower
today.
and be like,
I'll be ready and waiting.
"Oh shit, she meant me."
Take care.
You too.
That's way too many questions. That's fair. We're not staying a bit longer, right? We're leaving. Yeah, he's way too knowledgeable. We're not flirting with him anymore. We're not flirting with him anymore. He actually understood we were flirting with him. That's a problem. Oh, we should close the door. To hide the fact that we were snooping the shit out of him. Alright, 509. 509. Room service.
More work for poor Rebecca. Hang in there, Reb.
Wait. That was like 2 days ago, wasn't it? Isn't it the 18th now? Can't fault him for being stupid when you are well you. I mean, that's true.
What were you apologizing for? And were you forgiven? I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet. The food's practically untouched.
It's gonna... Oh my god. It's gonna be like...
One of our more expensive bottles.
This is
Was
LA
there
Noir
a special
vibes. occasion?
occasion?
Yeah! Except we haven't had to press X to doubt yet. I'd check to see if that's the thing. We'll go into the bathroom soon, but I just want to... Mr. Hector Cruz, insurance agent. Thank you. Thank you for the...
Strong reference.
Thank you for the 100 bits for the strong reference. I did beat LA Noir. So, you know, I kind of know what I'm talking about. Ah, he slept on the couch. The annual thing for me. Oh, I don't. Yeah, today's the. Oh, it's the 17th. Okay, so it's the day after. That's the menu. That's not something. Well, we'll clean that. Wait.
Looks like someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written. Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
We can't make the couch up for him? That's not nice. Is this a rosary? Right? The platoon sergeant for my squad, or for my platoon in MCT was incredibly funny. Hispanic staff sergeant, like love being platoon dad, which was refreshing because MCT is like the first thing you do after boot camp, and so far you just have this expectation of NCOs and staff NCOs around to just yell at you, and this guy was just the exact opposite of that. Like, he'd be tough on your shit if he needed to be, and he absolutely was, but like he it was very quick that we established we would do anything in our power to not see that side of him because it was more disappointing than anything. Anyway, the thing about him that always sticks out in my mind is one day he was like trying to get to know us as a platoon, and then was like figuring out what religion everyone was. There's like, who's Catholic, who's Jewish, who's LDS, or sorry, who's Christian, who's Jewish, who's LDS. And he's like, who's Catholic? Where are my Mexicans at? And that has just stuck with me, because at first I was like, what? That's kind of weird. But then 9 out of the 10 guys who raised their hand were Hispanic. The last one was Irish Catholic. And then pretty much from then on, pretty much every Catholic person I met in the Marine Corps, not everyone, but most of them were Hispanic. And then just thinking about, their last name is Cruz, and of course they have a fucking rosary.
Wow, you look like a couple out of a magazine.
February 14th, 1940. Oh, it's their anniversary vacation. Can I do that on the backside? Wait, what? I can only look. What I can only look at on the front side? There's nothing. I want to look at the date. What is? I'm actually confused. Maybe I can come back to this and I can click on something? Huh. On a Bible. Tracks.
Maybe I'll find more of those torn paper pieces if I keep cleaning the room.
Ah, keep cleaning. On the whole, a bit of cleaning up later, I stumbled upon something curious. A message of some kind, torn up and discarded. And this first piece was started so carelessly, my chance of finding the others. One half of the crew's students have made their own sleeping arrangement on the room's couch, whether that was voluntary or at the demands of the others is unclear. Somebody left a note on the table to apologize for something. One of the crews has clearly wronged the other, or thinks they did, but I don't know anything more than that. I'm sorry, please forgive me. 5 little words can only say so much. Room 5, oh my god. Oh, it's just, okay. Ed and I agree that the graffiti left on Linda's door, hypocrite bitch, was most likely Wendy's doing. I hate to say it, but Linda's given her enough cause after all. Room 509 is one of our suites, and Marcella and Hector Cruz have certainly made it feel quite lived in. A lot to look through, so I better get started. The answers I'm looking for may not be readily apparent, but when in doubt, clean. Sure, I do appreciate that the game's still like, yeah, this is our job, so we should probably do it. Alright, 509 is new. Laundry turkey. Okay. Yeah, so yesterday, quote unquote. Sorry, please forgive me. Hector business cards from Austin. Rosary, small little bag of piano, wedding picture. Wait, this is reversed. The taller person's on the right side. But not by much. What the hell? Anyway.
This person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a coworker?
Dear son, I cannot believe you decided to renew your vows so far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed, and so are your sisters. Montreal, what a strange destination. Not be surprised if it's another one of your wife's ideas. Met Luciana in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, and is pregnant with her 6th. Juana's just bought them that nice house on the corner of Prado and Ramos. Imagine if you had married her like you were supposed to. You would have your own family by now. Yesterday I also drove by your home to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man who was looking for you. I think he's one of your colleagues from work, but I'm not sure. I told him you're in Montreal and will be back next week. Man, I think my favorite OBSEC lesson I've ever learned was how to, like, basically, like, hey, this is how you talk to someone who's looking for someone without, like, giving away fucking anything. Like, I've absolutely had, like, when I was, the last place I worked, which has been a couple of years now, I'd had people who were, like, calling for someone specific, and I'd be like, it wouldn't be their, like, they'd be on their day off, and I'd be like, they can't come to the phone right now. Just to try to figure out, like, why they were calling, and make sure that it's someone who, like, should know where they are, or not, and stuff like that. Because things like, they're in Montreal and are gone for a week is, like, how you get your shit broken into, how you get give stalkers information, all this dumb shit. Like, and 9 times out of 10 it's not going to matter, but, like, that one is absolutely going to matter. So good job, mother. It's telling someone you had no idea who they are that your son's in Montreal for a week. When do you come back exactly? Hope you can be there for your uncle's birthday party on Friday. I'll make your favorite cake. Your mother. Letter from Hector. Ooh. What is this? Meeting with John. Oh my god. X, SW, meeting with John, SW, question mark, crossed out. Regional meeting, 10 a.m., 9 a.m. Haircut. I need one of those. Bank appointment. X, notary appointment. Departure, Montreal rival, Clarington Hotel. Wedding anniversary, don't forget vows. February 16th. Attempt number 12, rose petals in bed. February 17th, return trip. So they're leaving today. Why does everything go unpacked if they're leaving today? I have a bank appointment there. Wait. Was the bank appointment? No, the bank appointment was in January. The bank appointment was in January. They didn't get to Montreal until February 13th. Yeah, sorry. Pretty much everything I said was before their trip. And then February 13th, Montreal arrival. So the wedding anniversary, don't forget vows. Attempt number 12, whatever that means. Rose petals on bed. What happened to the first 11 attempts? Never mind. Maybe I don't want to know what the first 11 attempts were. Expenses. Oh my god, keeping a running tab. Also, the hotel restaurant for 2 was $7.75. I hate it here. Well, $7.75 Canadian, which might actually make a difference. It's not, but you know. Beaver Lounge. $9.45 for room service. That sounds a little more, and that being more expensive than everything else. Here's the oratory. Is that in French? I think that's in French. La capitale. Never mind. I'm gonna just butcher it. No, we're not turning that off. Okay, we'll go to the bedroom now. Bernie and Wiseman?
Mrs. Cruz got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
Dear Mrs. Cruz, oh my god, this was back in October. We wish to apologize on behalf of our company for the privacy breach that occurred on the 25th of September, and thank you for calling it to our attention. We're currently investigating the breach and trying to understand how this individual is able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we'll put measures in place to make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Privacy is and will always be one of our top priorities. Sincerely, Harold, Fernie, and John. Oh.
Who could blame you for seeking help? I'd do the same in your shoes. These scribbles don't look random, but
there's a code.
I can't figure out what they mean.
5 and then the 8. The back? No. Character. Okay, jeez, there's a lot on these. I'm gonna have a couple staying in one of our suites. Marcella, there are more than a few hits in the room. This isn't exactly the second honeymoon of her dreams. She's clearly caught up in something. Progress. I'm on the case. Cruz has some kind of suitcase on their bed, of the kind I usually see. Smaller, perfectly square, it can only be opened with a 4-letter code. There's possibilities, I don't even know where to start. Cruz? No, that's too simple, I'm sure. Letter sticking out of the case addressed to Mrs. Cruz and signed by Fernie and Weissman. Apparently, she suffered a breach of privacy lately. Imagine having a breach of privacy lately. I say as I have an Authy account that I need to log into Twitch. Smile. Granted, it was just my phone number, which at this point has been leaked so much that I don't know if I actually even care. But still, it's fun when the two-factor authorization company, so you know, when you need to have your security, or one that's helping you with security. Why is the case? I know I need a 4-letter combination.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
I can't just put Cruz, because that'd be too obvious. What is this?
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied.
Which? She emptied. Ooh. There's this again.
Symbols. They look.
Susan time. Good night, Lunix. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. That was on the lamb.
These symbols. They look oddly
So she's the one who scribbled like on the what's it called? On the ticket for their food at the diner.
You don't see someone withdraw $5,000 every day. Just what could have made you empty out your entire bank account?
Please retain the statement for income tax purposes. The charge will be made for additional copies. All the hearts are interesting. Financial statement of this firm is available for your personal inspection in its offices, or a copy of it will be made on request. Go back? No. Anything else in here? No. I'm gonna close it. Because we're not snooping. Oh, I need... The fact they didn't have copy machines or call typists. That's true. It's just funny. I wonder at what point they like started advertising free copies of your bank statement as like a selling point. Or note. Uh-oh. Not saying they don't find any evidence.
Hello? Hello?
Who said this isn't a horror game?
Andrew? Is that you?
Who said this isn't a horror game? Okay, Mr. Spade. True.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk.
Andrew?
Hey, Sophie.
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't.
Then who called?
I'm not sure I understand.
Someone just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
That's pretty unsettling. Hang on. Hey, Beth? You got a minute?
No.
Give me a second, Sophie. So Beth tells me she just patched a call through to 509.
Did she recognize the caller's voice?
Oh, do you think maybe it was Mr. Morgan?
Yeah.
Let me check. Okay, it was a male voice, but she's not sure whether it was Mr. Morgan's or not.
Did she notice anything else?
She says it sounded like a bell rang in the background. Like an elevator bell. So she assumed whoever was calling was one of our guests.
You didn't see Mr. Morgan come back to the hotel, did you?
No. I get why you're on edge, but I don't see any way he could know you're in 509. I haven't spoken to anyone about this.
I know you didn't.
Alright, no more calls 509.
Can you ask Beth not to patch any calls here for a while?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so I better get back to it.
Wait a second. I just remembered something about this morning. I can't believe I didn't think about it before.
What is it?
A few minutes after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby, I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all alone.
Really? Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think it was a minute or two after 10. What?
I remember hearing a loud noise on the 5th floor right around that time. Like a door slamming really hard.
You think it was her?
Maybe. Did you notice anything weird about her?
I don't know. She passed by the front desk so fast I barely had time to see her. Although...
Yeah?
I've always seen the Cruzes as a pair. I suppose it is a bit odd that she left without her husband. Maybe she was
You know what?
out.
Andrew was so forward
was
thinking
Mr.
that he didn't even pay attention to the fact that she was unaccompanied leaving the hotel.
Hopefully I can make
Good on
sense
you.
of all of this.
I'm sure you can. Give me a call as soon as you found something, okay?
Okay. Thanks for the info.
How do you know it was her if she was going so fast? Hotels like this, you're gonna know the face of everyone that comes in. That's like one of the things they're gonna pride themselves on. Also, how many Hispanic couples are at the hotel right now? Probably. That too? Like, genuinely? Yeah, she wasn't white, it was 1950. They've been staying there. They've only been a couple of days. They got there on the 13th, so they've only been, like, 4 days. 4 days is not long for how long they had some of their stays. Bank account has the whole note. We're talking on the phone. Andrew remembers seeing Mrs. Cruz leave alone this morning, right around the time Mr. Morgan made the mess in the lobby. Was she following him? And where's Mr. Cruz? Phone rang when I was tidying up room 509. When I picked up, all I could hear was breathing. No other response. Quick call to reception cleared up some things up, thankfully. Andrew confirmed that Beth had patched a call through to 509, as I put any calls to 509 on ice for the time being. Don't be enough as it is. Bank statement tucked away in Mrs. Cruz's jewelry box. From the looks of it, she withdrew every last cent to her name for a lot of cents, enough to add up to around $5,000 Canadian. Well, actually, $5,000, because it was probably American. Why make such a big withdrawal? It's odd enough that there's statements in her name, too. With married couples, I'm only seeing bank accounts in the husband's name. Maybe things are just different in Texas. You couldn't in Texas at the time have... Like, she couldn't just open up a banking account in her name, right? It would have had to... She would have had to have her husband's permission in the 50s? Oh no. Alright, what's this?
This looks right up Andrew's alley. I wonder if he's read this one.
Oh, I haven't tried. That's fair. Oh no. Journal justifies a lot of the time she's telling much really. Yeah. Thought she was tracking the killer, but the killer was tracking her instead. Oh. Stranger's Night, a novel by Margot B. Thompson. San Francisco, 1953. Gloria Gray is an aspiring writer who works in a diner by day and writes crime fiction by night. When a series of murders occur across the city, she decides to pursue the killer in the hope of turning her story into a best-selling novel. She meets Hugh, a mysterious young man who offers help in finding the murderer. Soon, Gloria starts to wonder if he is the killer. Read the story that's on everyone's lips before seeing the major motion picture. For 50 cents, that's a steal. Birth pills provide birth control. Development of a contraceptive pill believed to be the ultimate form of birth control reported yesterday to a group of journalists. The pill was tested among 218 women despite reports of some undesirable effects. Dr. Tenenbaum said the pill shows great promise for the future. Members of the clergy have already...
These scribbles don't look random, but...
Clutches pearls.
I can't figure out what they mean.
Don't worry, we'll ban them soon enough. Zo something. What is this? Why can't I clean it? Lysol? Wait, anything else in here? We've done a lot in here. We can think of going on. Oh, I should make the bed. How could I? Could I, you know, be so stupid? That's my primary job here. Oh, yeah. Is there anything in here? Safe. Was it not the code to the case in the bottom of the paper? Bottom of the article? What were the weird numbers under the letters? It's a good question. We've had them show up a lot. Without hanging out of the cake. Oh, okay. Go back and look at it. 5 and 8.
These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean.
I think it's 4 letters, though. It hasn't actually let me look at it.
Locked.
Yeah.
It
I can't
looks
even...
Like the code is made up of
I can't even,
4
like,
letters.
try and guess it. So, I think I gotta put together more. I do have 3 parts of this letter. Oh, yeah, pretty much that. 3 parts of this letter, so I'm assuming... Okay, now that I've got all this, I might be able to put something together. Ooh, actually get to... Is she gonna do it all, or do I get to do it? Ooh. Let's pretend everything's just gonna be written right side up. That looks like it might. Do that. In fact... Puzzle. Lurkening. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Puzzle. I'm excited. Okay. That looks like that there. Oh yeah, that's the bottom of that. That's there. This? This?
It's some kind of code. Could I break it?
cipher. You solved the torn note puzzle in room 509. So a puzzle is a
I should
puzzle.
keep an eye out for those symbols.
Okay. Swoop around to find missing symbols. Oh, and we've got... Okay, cool. I'm covering nothing on the left side. Perfect. There's an ad. I'm going to go pee real quick for the ad. If you guys think you already have some of them, I will look at those when I come back. So give me 1 second. All right. Hopefully ads are over. 05W8. Let's see. Press any key to enter letter or press space to clear letter. So O. Then 8. Let's double check those. SOS, yeah, the 5 was under the O and SOS. Then 8's under the W. There was also one on this. Okay. N is G and P is plus. Oh, and then we've got B and C as well. Oh my god. Okay. So B is left parentheses, C is right parentheses, G is N, P is plus. Do I type over here? I'm not seeing any of those letters, right? Before this, the music symbol 3-2. Because we're looking for N. I'm here, right? Okay, what else? She scribbled on stuff. Oh, God, I can't sprint. She scribbled on stuff back in the that this guy had. So we're gonna go back and check this room real quick. And we can still get in. So on this. So H is this scribbly, and then I is 4, or 4 is I. And then there's something else? F12. That's how we do this. Alright, I'm just gonna keep. We're gonna be smart about this. On the off chance that keeping the door open matters. U V. So 4 is I, right? Then it's this symbol, right? No. Is this the H? I will? We can try that. Was this the H? That's L. Oh! I see. Yeah. The second letter is what I'm looking for. 3 is E? Because this is probably the. Or this is hotel. No, because that's. Never mind. No. We're clearing that. Because we already have an L. So. Why is this over here? Wait, hold on. Okay, I can't. It lets me click over here, but it doesn't actually let me do anything. Okay, what was that screenshot I took? Show me my screenshots. Where the heck? Load them, please. Okay, yeah, A2. B is that weird looking freaking symbol. This one? So yeah. We'll leave. Sorry. Leave notes? Next to, oh god. Notes in the vent next to something. 76P and dash. I wish I could use this. Do we have R and we don't have R and M, you're right.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
Works.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew.
I wonder.
Sophie, did you uncover anything in 509?
Were there more that I forgot that I
found
saw?
a message written in strange
and
symbols.
I was supposed to
A
get
kind
all of those?
Secret code.
Or was I supposed to like fill in the blanks? I'm
It
curious.
says, I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? What an odd thing to do.
Yeah. And whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in a dozen pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
Sure, they're all available. I think so. I probably forgot some and missed some.
Do you think maybe one of them's having an affair?
What are these options? Why can't it just be I don't know? Never mind. Sophie's too stupid to just go I don't know.
Well, that's possible. It's quite obvious they're having marital problems.
What makes you say that?
I found an apology note, neatly folded next to a room service tray. I think Mr. Cruz wrote it.
Ah, so he got into an argument with the missus. I bet it's because he never cleans up after himself. Most arguments my parents have revolve around my father being unable to put his dirty socks anywhere near the laundry basket.
Weird share, Andrew. Very weird share.
Did you find anything else?
I'm pretty sure the husband was sentenced to sleeping in the living room. I found a pillow and some sheets on the couch.
It's pretty obvious Mr. Cruz is having an affair, right? Mrs. Cruz must have found out. Hence the apology message and the night on the couch.
No.
What do you think?
Mrs. Cruz, no.
Mrs. Cruz could be the one having the affair. I found a bank statement.
It's her
from a
notes
secret
that were the
account
reason
of
we
hers.
even have the
Well,
code.
that's my guess. It's in her own name and hidden in her jewelry box.
Why would she have a secret account?
I don't know. To hide an affair with a wealthy businessman?
Damn it,
or
I should have gone with
something?
the blackmail.
Maybe.
And that's not all. The account was emptied about a week ago.
Yeah, it's a big leap.
withdrawal of
Yeah.
$5,000.
Whoa. Sounds like someone's planning to run away.
Yeah. I'll go and have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the message. Just to be sure we're on the right track.
Good idea.
I wish I had gotten to be able to
It's
check the
almost
vent
break time for
before
me.
calling.
If you need my help again, you can ask Beth to patch you through to the break room.
All right. Enjoy your break.
Thanks, Sophie.
I didn't close that door. Solve the secret code puzzle in room 509. Yes, took some digging. We've got all the parts of the secret message now. I'm glad I didn't throw any out with the trash. Now it's a matter of finding out what it says exactly. The symbols are strange, the strange is familiar. There's a casual $5,279.33. True. Secret message decoded. I did it. I cracked the code. I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. Not too bad for one hotel maid, if I say so myself. As for what it all means, well, I might need some extra help with that. Called up Andrew to propose that one of the cruises may be involved in an affair. It's not the truth, but I can see it. 509 is not the room of a happy couple. No, it was not 52,000. It was 5,000. Gonna see if I can figure out which venture we were talking about. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to find some of these notes. Just see how much water Andrew holds.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. But which vent?
Is there anything in here? Oh, I need to clean. Here to clean.
These are lovely. I wish you'd had more confidence in yourself.
Still love you as much as I did on the day I met you. I always remember the first time I saw you in that beautiful blue red dress on the... Never mind. It seems like only yesterday when I first... Not that. 10 years ago, I promised I would always love you and... Today I vow, pledge, again, when I pledged 10 years ago. No. Everything changed on the day you came into my life. I hope it will change again when a new member enters our... Nope, can't talk about kids. Hope we can soon expand our family with a... Can't talk about kids. You know how important family is to me. Never mind, he's trying to talk about the kid. Shit. That was probably something I could have talked to Andrew about. Well, let's clean the mirror. Wait, so the mirrors aren't even showing the reflection. Why couldn't I do anything with the mirror in the first room we were in? Felix's toothpaste. Wider smile at a sensible price. What? Why am I looking at her toothbrush? Woodil. Woodil tablet contains 4 active ingredients. Acetophenetidine, aspirin, cinnamedrin, and caffeine. Dose 1 tablet every 3 to 4 hours if needed. Take more than 5 tablets in 24 hours. Cover the towel or something? So obviously vampire living there. Ooh, good point. I'm still muted. Sorry. Oh, well, that's all let me clean. Aspirin, caffeine being a good mix or not, you know, it was the 50s, so I'm just...
I should have been on my door for a few minutes.
An hour? Christ. How did they even get that letter?
Business room.
Wendy? What's this obsession of yours with her?
It's not an obsession. I know she did it.
Linda.
To get back at me. She thinks it's my fault Jack broke up their engagement.
Do you have any proof?
I do. I found this lipstick in Wendy's locker. Look, that's the rag I used to erase the message. It's the exact same color.
Someone else could have used her lipstick, though. Is that all you have?
It's not. There's also this. I sent it
Does
to
that
her
B? Did we ever find out who B is?
I was kindly warning her
We
that her
didn't,
behavior
which...
would compromise her engagement. Quite right. But look at what she's scribbled on here. Not only does it prove she hates
We
me,
do have
the writing's the same as the message on the door.
Bobby. Technically.
Very well. I'll call Wendy to my office later and fire her.
Good.
Oh no! I did not prevent Wendy from getting fired by Bernard? Fuck! Damn it.
Speaking of which, I thought we might,
yeah.
Now's probably not a good time to
Damn it!
disturb them.
Wanted to... Fuck. Vent? Oh god, I can still kind of hear him. Vent next to the room? I don't see a vent. I don't see vents anywhere. Wait, am I crazy? Oh, there we go.
I can't see anything in there.
Can I close these? What the hell? Okay, seriously, can you two shut up?
No messages. Let's try another vent.
What vent would be next to their room? Unless it's a different person's room? Not even consistency of
I can't see anything in there.
where the vents are. There could be one behind. Oh, there is here. Okay. Now you'll get a play of the month. That's the wrong floor. It was the note was left in their room, so I assume it was for
Can't
her.
open these without a screwdriver.
Damn it. Oh. We have a screwdriver up here or something. Gene.
Highest priority, huh? That means Eugene's probably working in Bernard's office right now.
Bernard tells me there's a cold draft coming from his window and it's turning his office into a freezer. Fixing this should be your highest priority today. Linda. Why do you tear that apart?
Guys. Where
Found
in
all
this
three of
hotel
Wendy and
haven't
Jacques'
you
kissing
made up?
spots.
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage. Huh, this must be Eugene with his daughter. He looks like a caring father. Wait, Sophie, you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a hoarder.
Wait. Which? What? What am I switching? I just need a screwdriver.
Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
Dear Eugene, a friend of mine has heard from her hairdresser, who's heard from her sister-in-law, who works as secretary of the mayor. The city plans on building a new mental hospital right next to Clarington. Imagine, Denise could get the care she needs while staying close to home. It's almost too good to be true. I don't dare get my hopes up, but still, I'll keep my ear to the ground and keep you posted as soon as I have more news. Warm wishes, Joyce. Shop owners against new mental hospital. William West is circled. A group of downtown Montreal businessmen and shop owners met with Mayor Sarto Fournier last week to air their grievances concerning the city's recent decision to allow construction of a new mental hospital on Dorchester Boulevard. William Weston, circled, manager of Weston's department store, says he and his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction. Will customers feel safe to come downtown for the shopping needs, knowing that there are lunatics next door, he said. The hospital would be the first of its kind in Montreal, as patients would be free to come and go as they please. Dr. David Blunt, the youngest psychiatrist behind the initiative, believes that allowing patients to maintain a connection with the outside world will facilitate their full return to society once over. Oh, someone wants to do something to Mr. Winston.
It sounds like Eugene asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital. And Bernard was Bernard.
Dear Eugene, I was unaware of your daughter's condition. I can only imagine how difficult this must be for you and your wife. Do not worry, you only have to look at my brother to see how rotten apples grow even in families. As for your request, I'm afraid I'm unable to grant it. Mr. Weston is both a good friend of mine and a benefactor of the Clarington. It would be inappropriate for me to oppose him. Also, considering his great influence in the city, I have no doubt he'll manage to prevent the hospital's construction no matter what. Thank you for understanding. Damn. So glad. Okay. Did I come in here to find a screwdriver? Is there not a screwdriver in here? This is a switch. No, I don't want to do that. Is there not a screwdriver in here? Huh. Red toolbox. Oh, yeah. I would do it. Hey.
Shoot, no screwdriver. What's life without a little challenge?
Can I use the file? I don't think I can grab anything out. Okay,
Eugene must be down in Bernard's office. I should go ask him for a screwdriver.
Do that. Look, guys. I can't even say I'm colorblind. I'm not.
It's, Miss Belivet, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right.
Awkward when bosses
You're
do
the
their
one who
name.
took last week off, aren't you? You had to, take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
Icon indicates a lie. Lies make you out of a tough spot. Be careful not to get caught in a lie. We're gonna have to lie about why we need the screwdriver if he asks. But I feel like I'd rather be truthful about that than come with a lie for that. Because if we're not supposed to be on break, then we say we are. Yeah.
No. I'm just getting a screwdriver.
A screwdriver? What for?
Where's the break room?
Loose vent.
Well, that sounds like a job for Eugene, doesn't it?
Yes. You're right.
Then leave the repairs to him.
Okay. I will.
Where's the break room? It's not the floor we're headed to.
What's going on?
It's the floor below.
Andrew.
Oh, sorry. Seems I've made a habit of sneaking up on you today. Spying on Bernard again?
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Ah, gotcha.
Eugene?
What? Maybe you should go have a look. You know what?
Never heard of a boss who gets upset for people
I'll
doing
stand
extra
guard
unpaid
by the
labor?
elevator, and holler if Bernard approaches.
Probably that she's not being paid for it and someone else is being paid for it. That would be my guess. He doesn't want to pay her to do it poorly. He will pay someone else to do it well. And of course, women don't know how to use a screwdriver. Right? It's the 50s. That's what I assumed was his thought process. Absolutely, nowadays that'd be shown as good initiative. I'm not gonna argue that. Oh, can clean it. Wait, I have to clean it. Oh no!
Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
We knew that! We already read that letter. Dear Mr. Weston, I would like to thank you again for agreeing to this partnership between the Clarington Hotel and Weston's department store. Thanks to your generous help, renovations are well underway and the hotels never look better. You come visit soon when your busy schedule allows, of course. Keep forgetting how openly sexist the world was. It's funny, because I'd say in some ways it still is, but, like, yeah, it's... Even in my lifetime, there's things that, like, I look back and I realize, holy shit, yeah, I just accepted this when I was young. And now I'm like, wait, why would anyone ever accept this? And I'm like, oh god, yeah, 20 years ago, probably even 10 years ago. Honestly, like, I wouldn't be surprised, like, I wouldn't even be surprised if I probably said some kind of out-of-pocket shit to Kate. Like, I hope I didn't. I assume you wouldn't be here if I did, but, like, that's how, like, it's, we have come a long way in a very short period of time, is, I guess, what I'm trying to get at. Like, is what I want to say. Yeah, but she would just go back and do... I don't know. That's a weird assumption. That thought process was, oh shit, someone saw me on the elevator. We're just doing here. Let someone else do it so she doesn't come back. But she would just go back to do her cleaning stuff. If anything, she'd go back faster. I don't know. On another note, it's come to my attention you formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital. Working so hard to elevate the Clarity standards, I cannot allow a band of cuckoos to move in my backyard. Should you accept, it'd be an honor and privilege to join your fight. Cordially, yours sincerely, Bernard. Buy you Gatorade during Lent? Wait, during Lent? Why would that matter? Oh, during Passover, probably. But you also went with me to the Passover at or to the Seder at the Naval Academy. Holy shit! Do you remember that, like, fucking, like, I think she actually was a lieutenant, but, like, a recent Naval Academy grad who like, was a Marine and was so excited to see other Marines that, like, she didn't understand that we were fucking boots and we're, like, I don't know, I was scared of her just because she was an officer, and I'm like, I don't know how to talk to officers, even though she was, like, our age. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick. Good job, Eugene. Okay, we'll clean around it.
Aha! Let's get you to that vent.
We'll clean around the letter, but we're not throwing away the letter. See, I'm still ignorant. That's fine. That's not what I was expecting when I opened this drawer. Jewish people are such a small percentage of the population that, like, stuff being said out of ignorance doesn't even surprise me anymore, because there's so much to be educated on in the world that, like, knowing what my holiday is called is, like, low on the list of things, and frankly low on the list of, like, things I want people to get right about Jewish people. So, like, I was like, Lent. It took me a second to realize what you meant, and then I realized, oh yeah, it's fine.
Ew. Is this?
I mean, I haven't. The hashtag atheist. I haven't been to a synagogue. Oh god, it might even be a decade at this. The problem is, you know, for people that really care about whether I'm Jewish or not, it doesn't matter if I've never been to a synagogue, if I've never spoken a word of Hebrew, if I've never looked at the Torah. I'm still gonna be Jewish no matter what to them. So I still realize that and recognize that, and want to know more about my identity, but I'm definitely not practicing by any means. Check on room 602. Ask Eugene to fix radiator. Call Weston's office. Apologize to Mr. and Mrs. Drake for Valentine's Ball mishap. Speak with contractor about cost overruns. Call Weston's office again. Decide winner for Employee of the Month reward. Dear brother.
Does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
I thank you for your invaluable input, but I remind you of the terms of our agreement? I did my part. I got you out of jail, and I've ensured that news of your deviant ways would not leak. I expect you to keep your side of the bargain and stay out of my way. You are not in charge of the hotel anymore. Worked relentlessly these past few years to return the Clarington to its former glory. Great challenge considering the poor state you left it in. Glad father never got to see how you so shamelessly destroyed his great legacy. As for me, I will be dead too before I listen to a single word of advice from you. You ask I lower our prices, but I can tell you I plan on doing just the opposite. My guests will only be la creme de la creme. Your deviant friends can find themselves another place for the sinful debaucheries. Enjoy your retirement. Was there supposed to be 20 people arrested at the that club, and Raymond was got out of it? Can I open anything? Any of these drawers? No.
Kinda wish I worked here when Raymond was in charge. Sounds like the hotel was very different back then.
You filthy hypocrite? Wait. Me? Or someone else? Oh, they really made you hit the boss fast. I mean, it doesn't take much for me to hate bosses, so. Herman LeDuc retired yesterday after more than 20 years at the helm of Clarington Hotel, located in downtown. How is this a lead?
Well, just look at these distinguished gentlemen. And a young Bernard.
Alright. Oh.
Do you remember that loose tile from last week?
Yes?
Well, I'm afraid it hasn't been properly repaired.
What do you mean?
I mean that, it's still broken, sir. Someone put a rug on top of it, but you can still hear it crack. I'm just checking to make sure guests don't trip over it.
Is that part of your job description?
No. No, it isn't, sir.
Well, then I suggest you stop worrying about Miss Belivet. What were you doing in my office?
Well, shit. He just told us not to care about this fucking screwdriver. She's literally wearing a name tag. Yeah, he really doesn't care. I feel like I have to lie here, right? Like, because he just told us don't fucking worry about the screwdriver. It's Roy. It really, yeah. Honestly, part of the reason I want to lie is I want to see what the gameplay is like if you do lie. She's a woman. She forgot. I'm gonna. Why does it know I was looking for Eugene option? That's yeah. That's definitely the. I didn't realize how much of this game would be like dialogue driven. A thing that drove me away from like Telltale games, from what are very popular for a very good reason. They're very well made. Games like and also Life is Strange. There's another game in this kind of genre where there's a lot of dialogue, and the dialogue is very important. It is very well received, and I don't want to call them bad games. So don't take me this calling them bad games. I could never get into them because it always felt like the answers I was allowed to give were purposely like going to cause more issues. When even this, I was looking for Eugene. That's literally what I was doing. Yes, it was to find the screwdriver you just told me not to go look for, but like I was looking for him, and I know he was in there. That's should be the answer, but so I'm gonna lie. And just say someone left the door ajar, and we'll see what the consequences for lying is. I doubt we'd just game over just from lying. We're just better criminals.
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Huh. Must have been Eugene. Well, don't you have work to do?
Yes, sir.
Then get to it. Oh, Mrs. Drake has asked to see you.
Again?
Just indulge her. Apologize one more time for Friday's mishap. Do
Have you
whatever
ever
needs
played
to be
The
done.
Room?
We cannot afford to lose such loyal guests.
Very well, sir.
Have I? That's a good question.
Whew. I think my heart stopped beating there for a moment.
Yeah, me too.
No.
But at least I found.
No, I haven't.
Perfect. Now, I should probably get to it before you-know-who comes out of his office again. Keep me posted.
Puzzle escape room with no dialogue. Watch replace. Oh, I did? Okay. Managed to talk your way out of Bernard's questions without something.
Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
Oh my god, I've got so many characters. Other. Raymond. Bernard's brother. Before Bernard ran the Claritin, the hotel was in Raymond's hands. From everything I've heard, Raymond's style of running a hotel is different from Bernard's. Today is tonight. Apparently in Raymond's time, the Claritin could actually be fun. As you told me about one New Year's Eve, power had gone out throughout the entire hotel, and everyone was in a panic. Everyone gathered all the night staff and all the remaining guests into the ballroom, lit hundreds of candles, cracked open a crate of vintage wine, threw an impromptu party in the dark. Staff and clientele were side by side, singing, laughing, and celebrating late into the morning, surrounded by candlelight. Raymond oversaw the whole thing, pouring wine and serving sandwiches of the finest lunch meats and cheeses found in Clarington's kitchen. Sounds like something from a different reality altogether. Thought my family was complex, but the Leducs are on another level. Bernard allegedly kept Raymond out of jail and kept any word of his deviant ways from spreading, and for that he expects his brother to butt out of anything to do with managing Clarington. Poor Raymond. Sounded like he was a tough spot, and Bernard found a way. Lots of clues. Vows, renewal attempts, and Udil package. Progress. So much progress that I've made. Screwed! Guess I was hoping that whoever's leaving these notes left the vent grid open, but no such luck. You find a screwdriver to get open, which should be too difficult task, I think. Janitor's closet is right nearby, after all. According to a note from Linda in the janitor's closet, fixing the broken window in Bernard's office be Eugene's highest priority today. He's not around, he must be dealing with that. It was better than ignore a direct order from Linda. I haven't had to layer the beast, I guess, suppose. Wait down to look for a screwdriver in Bernard's office. I ran into the big boss himself in the elevator. He asked what I was doing. I told him the truth, or part of it anyway, that I needed a screwdriver. Gave me some flack for undertaking this task to be Eugene's. Other than that, I didn't think he suspected anything. Phew. And goodness, he and I went separate directions when he got to the ground floor, and now to find that screwdriver. Andrew offered to keep a lookout while I poke around Bernard's office looking for a screwdriver. I have the rare opportunity to do a bit of snooping on my boss. But fascinating thing would Bernard keep behind closed doors. But I have to be careful still, especially with Andrew on the other side of the door. I don't want to jeopardize him either. Looks like my hunch was correct. Eugene was here to fix the window, and lucky for me, he left a screwdriver behind. I get the feeling he won't be needing it anytime soon. Maybe the vent open should be easy enough now. Should have known it would not be as simple as walking out unnoticed. Bernard was waiting on the other side of the door once finished up in his office. I'm glad my job keeps me interacting with him too often. I don't even know how many times I can handle hearing him call me Miss Bellavette. I should evade his suspicion, screwdriver in hand, even if it meant bending the truth a little. All in all, I'll say it went as smoothly as it could have. Okay. There's no, like, mini-game for lying, which is fine. I just wanted to make sure. It would seem like a kind of easy lie to tell of, like, I'm over here because the door is open, and it's not supposed to be open. Granted, what are you doing down here in general, but then maybe that gives us the option to say we're looking for Eugene. Ooh, frames. Shoot. I feel my voice going, but I'm like, I want to play more. So...
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. That's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
Yeah, but I can snoop. And call me D-O double G because I do love Snoop. Fucking Bible. Here. Anything else in here? Damn. I love how they all have fireplaces, like... There's a floor above this. I'm curious. I guess... I don't know. I think I've heard about this in, like, multiple story buildings where, like, there's, like, a way you can have the fireplace vented to, like, a bigger chimney, and so you can have multiple floors on top of each other all the same. Is it true that most hotel rooms in the U.S. have a Bible? Yes. Abso-frickin-lutely. I would say it's usually going to be in, like, this drawer. But, yeah, honestly, I can't even think of the last time I was in a hotel room and didn't... Like, if I looked for it, that I didn't find one. Usually a Bible for games. No, you already know more than me. Pick up. Is that the good one? Throw it away. Oh, not touching that. What's all this? Linda, my wife will be... Oh, it's this note. Bitch. Wendy, do you think I don't see the way you talk to guests? The way you smile at them, call them sweetie while you fill their coffee cups. The way you laugh at their jokes and bat your eyes like a stupid teenage girl. I'm not sure you're doing it for the tip or to get the Employee of the Month award. Either way, this is unacceptable. I won't even mention the way you wear your uniform. This is a respected hotel, not a pleasure house. Well, I've always had a problem with your behavior. I tolerate it as long as the guests were happy. Now that you're getting engaged, I can no longer remain silent about it. What would Jock say if he saw you? I'm sure he would be as ashamed as I am. If you got Bernard fooled like every other man, but if you don't change your behavior, I'll find a way to convince him to fire you. This is your only warning. Linda, crossed off bitch. Did Wendy just return it with this? Alright, we're gonna put that away. What's this? Oh no! It's the lipstick that she fucking wrote the hypocrite thing herself. Oh no. I can't pick it up. I want to use it. I'd be like, yo, she did it. Oh, I already threw away the evidence though. Damn it. Oh, she took it out of her. Oh, that's true. What if you could have stolen the lipstick? Ooh, you're probably right. Holy shit. Yeah, I think you're right. I bet I could have. Is there anything else in here? No. Turn this light off. No. Turn this light off from over here. No. Right through the bathroom. Yes. Okay. Throwing that away. Surprised I didn't get like an achievement for cleaning this room. Wonder if I missed something. Yeah, I bet you're right, Craig. I could have stolen the lipstick out. Prevented her from... Right. Middle mouse button. More code. Okay, so, oh, I see. So the ones we have previously confirmed are now here. This is not previously confirmed. We know this is B, correct? Because it's the parentheses. And then same thing here. This is the other parentheses, and that's C. All right. 3 is E. Put that in. And I need... That's squiggly for H. 4 for I. The note for L. M's a dash. And this. Plan? Wait, this is actually plan. Hold on. We have a plan. This is T, right? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me do this in order. Oh. Sorry, 5 is... Version's 5. There we go. S is equal. This is probably G. But just to make sure, go through everything. There tilde, we got tilde. But when did I put the... Oh, neat. U. Or sorry, 6. Right up. Oh, there is. U. B, W. Okay, so... Cursive J? Cursive J, 8, W, 7. That is... Oh, this is 7. This... I don't know what that is. Apparently a P. This is a G. This is R. Oh, there we go. I missed that. This is D.
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael will be sleeping. Every part of it this time. That's fair.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
It's me.
Hey, you got anything good for me?
I don't know a secret
I found another message written in secret code.
And?
It says, meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Who's Michael? A guest's husband?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael in this story.
Yeah, the cast keeps getting bigger. I'll just check the logbook. There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh! Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
That's really nice of you. So, Mrs. Beaumont is linked to the cruises, huh? I have a feeling we may be approaching the climax of this story.
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
How about I call up there? You know, to make sure no one's home.
Good idea.
Just a sec.
Because obviously no one ever leaves the phone ringing.
Looks like the room is ready for your snooping, my lady.
Thank you, good sir. I'll call you back.
You open the vent and decode the second secret message. Oh, we gotta put... Why does this door keep getting closed behind me? Also, we should close that. Do not disturb means do not disturb. Yeah, but it's a little light snooping as a treat. I will say, I'm having a ton of fun with this. My voice was not ready for this much reading today. Not me ignoring my phone to waste as much time with the telemark as time as possible for blocking the number. I love the pressing down volume on my phone doesn't like stop the call, it just turns off the ringer, so I can just flat out ignore it, and then later I'll think about blocking it. I have never gotten a repeat call from the same number, so I don't even block. But anyway, but yeah, so I was not ready for this much reading today, but I'm having a ton of fun. So we'll definitely do more of this. I cannot do the super long streams like I've been doing for Elden Ring, because this is a lot of talking. But I'm having a ton of fun. So oh, really? Okay, we're gonna do something terrible. We're gonna go raid a DVD streamer. I can't believe we're doing this, that we're raiding a Dead by Daylight streamer, but it's Mim. It's Mim. Please go say hi to Mim. But they're so stinky. Yes. That's exactly what we're raiding. Go say hi to Mim. Mim's obviously a really good friend. He's VIP in here for a reason. He's playing some Dead by Daylight. He's playing Survivor against a Huntress right now. And he's on the floor. I hope he plot twisted. He better have plot twisted. That better be why he's there. Get on a boop to Snoot though. He's a good friend. Good chap. He beat Bale today, so he can finally join in on all of the curse you Bale memes. He just lacks talent. That's it too. But so do I. If you enjoy Mim's content and you're not already following him, please give him a follow. It would mean a lot to me. He's still doing small streamer stuff and getting started. So yeah, cool person. Hang out with him all the time in the Vib Club. And yeah, I'll be back Friday. We'll do more of this. I'm having a ton of fun with this. 2 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, so go say hi to Mim. I'll see you guys Friday. Thanks for watching.